defines my name? What defines my name? What defines my name? What defines my name?
Yeah. It's Prov. Yeah. Read my mind, baby, can you see the times? I want you to be my wife, baby, please don't waste my time. I got too much work to do, I just wanna be sure of you. We ain't got no perfect views, but what works for me would work for you. Tell me, would you work for me? Serve God like you serving me. Yes, I'll lead you with certainty, provide for you eternally. To protect you, I'll get out and cock that grip. Bullets take off like a rocket ship, need you passenger side of my cockpit. Rising above this nonsense, we ain't got no sense of time. Lose yourself inside of mine, introspective, well collected. Girl, I could be your prized possession.
Yo, what's going on, everybody in the chat? How are you guys doing? Happy Monday to everybody. Man, I hope y'all have had a blessed week. It's been a long week, but it's been good. We made it. We made it. It's the last month of the year, and it's been a long year. We've done a lot of different content. We've done a lot of different things on this stream, a lot of different lists, a lot of different everything. And I think it's a good day to talk about that because today is One Piece Break Week. There is no chapter this week. You guys already know what it is, but we're still going to have fun like always. Chapters don't stop the fun on the Stride Podcast. We got content to make and things to talk about. What's going on, everybody, over on the Instagram? How are you guys doing? This is, if you don't know already, it's a Stride Podcast, man. Every single Monday, we're here, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, talking One Piece, typically the latest manga chapters, but tonight's going to be pretty fun. I have a game queued up that I've been working on for a long time, and I finally got a chance to play it. I was thinking about playing it at some point on one of these streams. I never got to get to it, but tonight's going to be good. But before we get to that, I have a couple of things to react to, One Piece related, of course, and then I have to clarify a couple of lists that I made earlier in the year. And either way, we got a lot of stuff to talk about, a whole lot of stuff to talk about. Krayhas or K Rayhas on Instagram said, did you see episode 1153? I have not, but I've seen steals of it and it looks crazy. I saw Luffy's face when the hockey knot happened, so I know it's an epic episode. Great Song on Instagram says, hey, how are you? What's going on, Great Song? Good to see you. All right, let's see who's here on the stream with us. We got Strawberry in the building early as always. What's going on, Strawberry? How are you, my good friend? Early as always. Zaza. Hustle, loyalty, and respect. Never give up. Oh, you did? Never give up. I see the comment right here. Never give up. Shout out to the legend himself. I don't know how many of you guys are wrestling fans as well, but the man himself, John Cena, had his last match. He finally retired and went out. I know a lot of people were upset that he lost that match, but I like the message that it sent. I don't know if you guys are wrestling fans, but if you are, then that should have meant a lot to you because it was a great time, man. It's a great time, and what a great way to end his career. On Instagram, K Rayhas said, to be honest, I'm upset this podcast doesn't have a bajillion viewers. People don't know what they're missing. K Rayhas said it. I agree. The bajillion people that are not watching, they need to tune in because we do a lot of good content, man. It's not a typical One Piece podcast where on break weeks we just kind of like sit around and just talk about random things. No, I actually build out something every break week to keep it interesting. It's always something different. But yeah, the bajillion views are coming, man. The bajillion views are coming. Don't worry about it. But I appreciate you stopping by and watching and supporting. It means a lot. Grayson says, oh, it's Grayson. Oh, okay, not Gray Song. My bad, man. My bad. Grayson G. He said it's Grayson, by the way. The GXV are just like, I don't know the word, but the first letters of my first, middle, and last name. Got it. Okay. Well, Grayson, my bad. It looked like it was Gray Song. You got it. Grayson, my bad, man. But appreciate you being here, supporting as well. I appreciate you guys. Even on the Instagram, man. The viewers are coming. People have been liking, subscribing, which, by the way, if you haven't already and you're on YouTube, hit the like button. I see Zod dropped in the chat. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. All that stuff helps the stream grow. So I appreciate it. And K Rayos says, my name's Kevin. For sure. Well, nice to meet you, man. Grayson says that's hard to believe. Yes, but they're coming. They are coming. Johnny Blaze on Instagram. What's up? He says, what's going on, John? How are you? Good, sir. Always nice to see you. You're supposed to be on the tube, though. You're supposed to be on the tube. What are you doing over there? You're supposed to be on the tube. Fooly in the building. He says, yo, what's going on, Fooly? How are you? Good, sir. Break week. Not a break for us. We got content coming every Monday, no matter what. Bro, spitting, because we really do. We really do. 3D704, what's up? He says, I think, did I respond to your comment on Instagram? I know, and I can't remember if it was me and you that were going back and forth about Harold. Maybe. Or maybe you just commented today. I can't remember. But I do know I was supposed to respond to either you or somebody else because y'all were talking about your thoughts about Harold. And I did have a follow-up response. I got busy and I forgot. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He says, what's Patrick, my boy Fuji says, what's Gucci, y'all? What's Gucci? Good, not much. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. He said, well, Gucci is a rapper, but we good. How Fooly. He said, I mean, what's that? We know he's trolling you. But yes, not much. Grayson says, I see Donuts hat in the background. Man. He's the that's funny. Kevin says, can I drop it? Yes, drop a theory, bro. I'll read it. Drop a theory. Fuji switch. Okay, yes, got it. He switched accounts. Alex in the building with the obligatory slanderous statements. Long live King Harold and Queen Estrid. That's all right. Good to see you too. That's how Alex says hello. So hi to you too. Alex first, good to see you. But get out of here. Yeah, that's funny. That is freaking funny. Jamon, what's going on, Nika? With the dope PFP. I love it. Let's see. Yes, John Cena. Yes, he went out like a champ. Bro said, Nightbot, you slow. Bro, Nightbot, I'm not gonna hold you. Nightbot's had people on lockdown lately. It's crazy. I don't know what it is, but I turned off the fact that you can't like caps. It doesn't like caps for some reason. I don't know. He said, my bad, boss. Hey, you good, man. You good. I get it. You got stuff to do on Monday. I'm just saying. You're supposed to be on the tube, bro. You can't be on the gram. If you go watch, you got to be over on the tube with the fam, bro. But you good. You good, man. You good. Appreciate you pulling up. Shamrock vibes heavy AF right now. For sure. Nika says Sabo and Shamrock agendas are thriving. Yes, they are, man. Yes, they are. And that's something I want to talk about before I bring you all up for the game tonight. I got to talk about that top 30 list, which we got to do one before the end of the year, which I'm pretty sure we're going to get another break week for the end of the year, which is cool. But I got to talk about the one that we did in March because a lot's happened since March and I kind of need to adjust it. So I'm going to adjust it here on stream just a little bit before we do the main one. I'm not going to add any new characters. I'm just going to change the characters that I did have on the list when I made it. And then the bartender, what's going on to you on Instagram? Grayson says, question, who is your favorite character? Who is my favorite character? Well, Grayson, I'm actually glad that you asked because I did something that a lot of people that get on here every week might not have even noticed. Something's different in this room and y'all haven't even peeped it. I'll make it even clearer. I'll make it even clearer just so everyone can know. This is how the vibe normally looks in here. You see the lights? The vibe looks purple in here. I did that because it was time to give Robin some respect, right? But today I felt like, you know what, it's break week. Why not lighten it up a little bit and just feel like I want to give respect to the Tangerine Queen herself. Y'all might not even peep that. I did that before the stream. But Grayson, no, my favorite's not Nico Robin, but my favorite is the Tangerine Queen herself. We lit the room orange just in respect. Nami is right next to my head. Come on, man. You know what it is. Y'all might not even peep the light change, but it was on purpose. It was on purpose. He said, where are you going with this? Hey, man, don't worry about all that, bro. Don't worry about all that. You gotta set the lighting right. But yes, the Tangerine Queen, we respect her around here. We not leaving this flashback till next year, 1171. Are you saying that with for sure knowledge, or are you guessing? Because if you're guessing, I want to say it's going to probably end this next chapter. But we'll see. We'll see. Either way, I do want to react to a video that I put out this week. Oh, it's a prediction. Okay, I think it's going to end this next chapter, and then we go on another break week after that. And then we get back to Elbaf. That's just my take. I'm not always right, so who knows. But I do want to react to this video that me and Cokes the Don did this week. Our board, we had a game, and I think I want to react to it because a lot of people are making it seem like I lost that round, and I don't think so. So I'm really curious to see what you guys think, to tell me if I lost, but we'll see. We'll see. 3704 says, yeah, next chapter it's done and break. Oh, yeah, okay. So yeah, basically that's what I'm thinking. That's basically what I'm thinking. I don't know, but that's what I'm thinking. That would be a good way to end it off and then get us back. And there's got to be something that's gonna be crazy that drops in the chapter that we're gonna get this upcoming week. If it's gonna be the last one of the flashback, something. It's got to be groundbreaking, something that we wouldn't have even expected. But we'll see. We'll see. Either way, the real Jerry said, "Hey, how's it going, brother? How you doing? How you been? I'm doing good. Let me pull this up so that we can react to this really quickly because I'm tired of being told I lost this round. I put a poll out and everyone said I lost. I don't like that. I got offended. I got in my feelings because I disagree. But I want to talk with people that really love this story because everyone who told me that I lost, I don't think they love the story like I do. I don't think they love the story like I do. But we're about to see. Let me pull it up and I want your opinions. And I want y'all to tell me if I really lost this. Let me turn the music down real quick. I really want to know if I lost this because they're telling me that I did. The better One Piece character than me I'm here with.
Coach the Don.
All right, we're gonna get started. You get one skip. You get the first pick.
Let's see.
Oh,
It's crazy. It get crazy. It get crazy.
oh, Loki, that's crazy.
See what we doing.
First pick getting Loki. Okay.
I'm gonna go safe bet and go for strength. I know locked in, guaranteed he got that.
All right.
Okay.
Carrot.
Okay.
But
Okay.
check this out.
Depending on what
You
night
know
it
what?
is.
You already know where I'm going.
I feel
Carrot,
it.
Sulong. I'm going to body him.
No, that's a safe bet.
Exactly. All right, man. Hold on. I've already got. I just got to do a play-by-play because again, I'm thinking a lot of people didn't really peep what's happening here. He's got the strength of an ancient giant. Cool. That's not gonna hold you. That is cool. But I got access to Sulong for him. Just peep that before we go too far because I think people forgot like what kind of boost that actually does to people's power. Don't forget what Kara did when she went Sulong. But you know, let's keep it going, man. Hold on, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that 3DO.
I can
We're
rock
gonna
with
talk about
Tashigi.
that.
You know
Okay.
why I can rock with this? Because I'm going IQ.
That's right.
Got it.
My man, Frank the Tank. Where am I putting Frank? I'm going IQ. Hold on, we got to talk about it. I'm beating him on IQ as well. Frankie is the man who rebuilt his body after basically on the brink of death. He dismantled the ship and rebuilt his body as a cyborg, as a kid, on the fly so that he didn't die. He's getting cooked in IQ. All right. So Sulong is up there because I got transformation. Yeah, I'm a mink. But okay. So I'm a mink and I got some pretty impressive IQ. But let's keep going.
This card. That's why it's not gonna be enough.
Big Mom.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock that in.
Okay.
I'll take
Devil
Devil
Fruit. Risky move by him, by the way, for putting Big Mom and Devil Fruit versus Hockey because you don't know what you're gonna get next. You don't know. But we're gonna see. He risky move. But again, the Devil Fruit is cool. Not gonna hold you. But here's the thing about that fruit. If you don't got the aura to match it, you're not gonna scare anybody. There you go. Cokes the Don is in the chat. Cokes, we got a review. I'm not gonna hold you. People said that you beat me. I don't know. We gonna see. But remember, if you don't got that aura to really torment and scare people, you're not really gonna be able to use that fruit the way it needs to be. If they don't fear you, you ain't got it. Big Mama is just like that though. But okay.
Yeah.
I feel the hockey on that.
Okay.
So
I respect it.
Jinbei. Let's see. I'm going Sensei for Jinbei.
I like that.
I cut out the explanation, but Jinbei is a top tier sensei. Come on, man. Bro, we saw what he did, right? When he had to sit there with Luffy and straighten him out. Get him on the right path. Yo, come on, bro. Lock in. What do you still have? Focus. He's a top tier sensei. I mean, honestly, he's one of the wisest people on the crew. Didn't Otis say he's supposed to be the father of the crew? Come on, bro. W Sensei. Coke said I did beat you. Nah, man. Not maybe in the round I didn't post yet. But this one's debatable. I don't like that people said off rip that it was just that easy, because it's not. He said the Ree and Coke link up is litty. Yeah, it was a good time. All right.
Okay. So this is what we'll do. Lucci, I feel like we could do a little bit better in the hockey area.
Wow.
And he's not going to be my sensei, so I'm going to go body.
So it feels like one.
Okay, so he's got a human body. Human body. I have a Sulong freaking mink body. Come on. But let's continue. He said I'm going to be afraid of my... Look, your strength is OP. I'm not going to lie to you. But it's not over yet.
Okay, I respect it.
Crocodile.
I like that.
I like
That's
it,
not bad.
but I know I can get something better for Dolphin. I'm
Okay, can
skipping
you?
crocodile.
Yeah.
I'm skipping crocodile.
All right, man. Look, I'm a gambler, and I did just skip a Logia fruit. But we're not going to talk about that. Godfrey Andrew says, what happened to Twitch? Nothing. Long story short, nothing happened to Twitch. But we went over to YouTube because it made more sense for the growth of the podcast to just focus on YouTube. Nothing happened to Twitch. It's still there, but the primary streams are going to be on YouTube. So yeah. Goofy. Yeah, okay, Goofy, yeah. This is where we are. I guess I didn't put it out. I'm sorry. I thought I told everybody, but I didn't. But yes, we're here now. Full time. I'll do like streams every now and then on Twitch, but for the most part, it's going to exclusively be here. Okay. I tossed a Logia. I know. Here, you know what? You could say that was dumb. I played a lot of rounds of this game now, and I know from past experience, I've gotten Crocodile, and I regretted it because I got a better card after. I'm a gambler. I did toss a Logia. Here's the problem, though. The fact that you can beat that Logia by basically, you could at least hit that Logia just by being sweaty, having a little water on your hand, bloody fists. No, like that kind of cuts the point of Logia to me. Anyone that's smart enough or fights you long enough will eventually be able to land a hit on you, because you're going to be sweating while you're fighting at some point if it's a long fight. So I don't like the fact that it's that simple. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like the fact that it's that simple. But yes, in hindsight, meh, but we'll see. That's all I'm saying. I'm a gambler. Don't do me too bad. Alex says remaking racism arguments for mink over human. Hey man, Arlong had a point. That's all I'm saying.
We're skipping.
All right.
Ooh, Van Auger.
Especially for that, like, hacky.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so I did make that gamble, and the gamble did pay off. Now I get it. It's not Crocodile's Logia. I understand. But man, I have the warp fruit. Very underrated. And I think a lot of people don't understand the value of this because Van Auger ain't really got the chance to cook yet. He ain't really got a whole lot of screen time. Van Auger's fruit is OP. He just ain't really got the chance to fully show you yet. But you got to have the vision. I got the IQ of Frankie. And I have the devil fruit of Van Auger. Brother, we're cooking. Yeah, but people just ain't see the vision. It's there though. You just gotta see it, man. But let's continue.
I'm going Van Auger.
I'm not mad
Devil
at
fruit, warping.
that could have went a couple different ways. I'm not mad at that, though.
Yeah, for
I'm not
sure.
mad at that.
My
Now I'm not gonna hold you, Cokes. You know what? I'm gonna let it finish.
my girl, the Tangerine Queen, bro. Come
They
on,
call
bro. What we doing?
I think I am gonna have to, unfortunately, skip.
Wow.
See, I'm not gonna lie. This was the moment that I really thought, hold on real quick, guys. Have you guys ever met someone that you thought you knew You ever met someone that you thought you could trust, you know? And there's a moment in that friendship where you realize maybe you not the person I thought. Watching Coke skip Nami. And I'm gonna tell you the craziest part about it, right? If you watched when I skipped, I just gently dropped the card on the ground. My man Coke's the Don. Bro, he didn't even bend over to put it down. Man's flicked that card. Like bro, don't and Nami, by the way, look at this. Nami is face up holding the climb attack like brother. That's crazy. No respect for bro. No. We not going for that, bro. We not going for that. We're not going for that. He said clip this. 3D704 says, where's she gonna go though? Good question. Here's the thing. If he doesn't skip, he can swap at the end. He can swap at the end. So he could have put her anywhere technically. And if he didn't use a skip, he could have just used one swap on the board. And he knew that. But he still flicked her on the ground like he pulled Gaimon or something. Like, what? No, what are we doing, bro? But you think you know somebody. But Cokes, I'm still hurt. I just want everyone to know that. I'm still hurt. But we can continue. Nami's still face up, by the way. Crazy.
For the greater good, because this is my sensei. It was destined.
Right there. Marco. Nah, that's
Okay.
fine.
All right.
All right, check me out. Got the hockey of Marco. It's not crazy up there. He's still a division commander to a Yonko. So put a little bit of respect on his name.
Sorry, JVTV anime. That one's definitely on.
Yikes.
Because if this
Man has no hockey. Sorry. I remembered that he threw Nami. Nami's still looking up at him, by the way. Sorry. He pulled Sugar, and he had to use Sugar for hockey. Sugar has no hockey. None. So now his character has 0 hockey. Just keep that in mind. Tell me how menacing you're going to be with Big Mom's Fruit, which I saw your comment, Alex. Being scary is a plus, but you don't need it for the souls. I get it. Tell me, though, how menacing you're going to be with no hockey. How well is that fruit of Big Mom's going to be sweet for you when you're a human with no hockey? But this is kind of where I will say I do feel that see, exactly. That's what I was about to see. 3D 704. This is the point where I feel like, man, maybe I should have at least taken that Logia first. Because if I did have Crocodile at this point, then it's not a guaranteed over. But you don't have armament. So you're gonna have a really tough time hitting me. So I could make the case that you don't even touch me for a long enough time and I could just take you out. I could make that case, but that's not the way it went. Right. So, hey, but still, I'm warping. So yeah, you guys get it. But yeah, no, you're spot on. If I had Marco there, man, he's cooked, but it's okay.
was my devil fruit, that would have been a cold combination.
Call me. I heard it. Fishman strain. Talk
Okay.
about it.
I respect
Talk
it.
about it. Hear me out. Again, it's another hack. You got a giant, I got a fishman.
I don't think the two are comparable, but I respect it.
They not, but
I
this
respect
is
it.
stronger than the average.
All right, hold on, brother. Check this out. I get it. The strength, I get it. To an ancient giant and a fishman, 2 different levels. Cool. No issues at all. 0. I get it. Here's the thing about it, though. I don't got normal human strength. I'm at least stronger than the average human. Okay? I'm stronger than the average human. So I get at least a little tiny strength buff. It's better than me pulling any of these other cards for strength. So, People are saying that this is a guaranteed L for me. I need y'all's takes because I disagree with the people who said I just got cooked. Like, we got to really look at this as far as stat by stat. Senseis, sure. Rayleigh is a better sensei. Cool. I'm not gonna dispute that. But Jinbei could definitely be a great sensei. He just didn't do it. But he could absolutely. He's been a warlord. He's been in the game. He's been working underneath a Yonko. He's seen Fisher Tiger. He understands the concept of slavery, the world government. He understands. He has hockey. He could show you he knows a thing or two about a thing or two. He could be a great sensei. Level-headed, calm. He's proven to us. He's loyal. Come on. So, yeah, Rayleigh's got it. Hockey, obviously, that's an easy dub for me. Devil Fruit. Now, come on. I get what you're saying, but me personally, I'm taking Van Augers over Big Moms. That's a hot take. I get it. That's a hot take. I'm taking Van Augers over Big Moms. That's all I'm going to say. So, again, if he had hockey, I'd say that's going to be a little bit of an issue. He does have the strength to back it up. Fair. But you got no hockey. So, like, it's kind of lopsided. That's all I'm going to say. It's kind of lopsided. He beats me in strength, obviously. I beat him in IQ, though. Like, you're not going to tell me you think Tashigi is smarter than Frank the Tank. Let's just be honest. There's levels to this. Frank the Tank is out here building weapons. Right? Rebuilding his body as well. You're not going to sit here and tell me that he beats me on IQ. Not going to hear it. First off, he built the freaking Sunny and put all of the different, man, get out of here, bro. And then body. We were talking about the body of Lucci, okay? I guess you could say I'm literally taking Carrot's body, but I'm also taking her race and her ability to go Sulong. So let's just say it's the best case scenario for both of us. We're fighting at the best place, and I get my full moon, and he gets, there's really nothing that he would need, but I get my full moon. He's cooked. I have hockey. I have Sulong. I can warp around. Bro, like, I can swim. No, I can't because I don't have the strength of Arlong. Never mind. I can't swim. But, bro, what are we talking about? 3D04 says he got Big Mom's Devil Fruit and Loki strength with Rayleigh as sensei. But no hockey. No hockey. None. No. That you need. What did Kaido say? Listen, ladies and gentlemen. What did Kaido say? Remind me. Oh, that's right. It was devil fruits were what ruled all, right? Or no. Oh no, he said technology is what rules all. No, freak, what was it? He said it was your brains that will rule all, that conquers all. No, it freaking wasn't. What the freak was it? Your battle IQ rules all. No. Wait a minute. What the frick did he say? I don't remember. What did Kaido say? Thank you, Fuji. I forgot. I couldn't remember. I had like a freaking brain fart. My man said, hockey triumphs all. Hockey rules all. That's what the man said. You don't got no hockey. In the new world, you're getting cooked. You're getting cooked. Period. You're getting cooked. Your strength is cute. I'm not going to lie to you. Your strength is extremely cute. But if I'm Marco and I get a nice little armament punch on you with my fishman strength, it's not going to feel good. That's all I'm saying. It's not going to feel good. Try taking an armament fist punch to the chest and tell me how that works out for you. That's all I'm saying. Just tell me how that works out for you. But either way, let me just know. Let me know real quick so I can move on. I got one more thing I need to do. Please tell me who won because Cokes is in the comments and he really believes that he won. I just need to know, even on the let me see.
Can
if
you
I
build
can
a better
see the,
One Piece character than
if I can see the poll on here. Even on the poll, if I'm not mistaken, people were telling me overwhelmingly, I think it was like literally 80% to 20% that Cokes beat me. And that's not true. I don't believe that those people, I believe, I'm gonna keep it about, I think Cokes paid those people to say that. I don't even believe that that's true, bro. Cokes paid those people to say that. A man with no hockey, a super strong man with no hockey. Come on, brother. We've seen a lot of strong people lose in this show. I don't know. I could go down the list, but I don't think I need to. Thank you, Strawberry. So Alex says I lost. Strawberry says I won. It's not a clean sweep, but bro, you tweak it. All right, man. You got it, bro. You got it. You got it, man. Cokes. How much are you paying these people, bro? How much are you paying? Rayleigh can teach anyone hockey. Negative. That is incorrect. He's not teaching Sugar hockey. Not happening. Sugar, without her devil fruit, is just a little kid. Just a little kid. Just a little kid. He's not teaching. No, he's not. No. Nope. And don't see, that's funny because you're trying to work the game a certain way. Negative. He doesn't have hockey. That's the way it works. Not can you be taught hockey? Nah, I see what you did. How much are you paying these people, Cokes? How much are you paying these people? How much are you paying these people? I don't get it. This is actually crazy. Can you cut me a check, Cokes? Because like, this is crazy. The devil, yeah, sure, you're right. The devil fruit, you're right. The devil fruit did keep her small. She's a grown woman. That's fair. But she's still a grown woman who doesn't have hockey. That's my point. She's a grown woman who doesn't have hockey. So it doesn't matter. But you're right. Anyone can learn. See, no. Here, see, look at this. I know you want me to lose this game, but the point is the game says, do you have hockey or not? It's not, can your sensei teach you? It's, do you have any for this game? And the answer, my friend, is no. That's the answer. I like where you're going. But hey, man, look. I don't make the rules. Alex says Sugar has hockey in her Viva card. You're going to have to pull that up for me because I ain't see her use not nan hockey in the show. You show me that, I'm going to probably still call cap on it, but you can show it to me. But she ain't show me no hockey. So, hey, if you show it to me, then fine. I'll say okay. But I ain't see her use hockey. That's all I'm trying to say, man. All right, one more thing I want to pull up, and then I'll get the gang up here and we can play this game. Even though, Alex, I do think that you might be trolling me. I can't tell when you're in the comments. You could very well be trolling me. That's the scary part. I'm gonna pull this list up real quick. And because I gotta discuss this list really fast. This is a list that we did back in March. And this was our top 30 alive list. Everyone has hockey, but we have no feats for her. Valid, but he has the hockey of Sugar, who didn't show me she has hockey. So I'm going to assume she has none. That's all I'm saying, man. Look, Cokes, what are you paying these people? Oh, Cokes says, no need to pay when you got the goods. That's a great point. Why wouldn't I? No, see, look, they're missing. You got it, bro. Whatever Cokes is paying y'all, I'll double it. That's all I'm saying. I'll double it because I don't know what it is. Everyone is clearly on my man's payroll. Shout out to you, man. I guess Coke's upscale. Okay. He said use hockey, but no, but like, no. You got it. I was gonna respond. That requires a longer explanation. I'm just gonna say you got it, bro. I'm just gonna say you got it, and I'm gonna keep it on pushing. You got it, bro. Hey, man, call me Mr. Copeland, bro. Call me Copeland. If I'm coping, call me Mr. Copeland. I'm gonna cope for this. Call me the Copeland man. I'm coping today, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Either way. Okay. I have a couple of things on my top 30 alive list that I need to adjust. And then we have Trip, Nika, Za, Cokes, and then Strawberry did theirs. And I think Fully might have been over here too. But mine specifically, I have a couple of things that I need to fix. Because I feel ashamed now looking at this list to have said a couple of things I said on here. And if you guys were here for this stream back in March, then you might understand kind of why I'm feeling that way. Specifically with this one, I want to start here. Boa. You said, why didn't I send you that? No, you were here. You were on the stream. You only answered the top 5 though. You were here. Okay. So, Boa, after the flashback, this top 30 list that we made in March, this has to be revised. Honestly, the fact that I put Boa under Sanji should deem me non-credible off rip. Off rip, I should just be considered non-credible. I don't even know what I was thinking. Maybe I was drunk, but Boa clearly deserves to be at a minimum above Sanji. I'd even say Boa should probably be above Blackbeard. I don't know why I didn't put her there, but maybe I just wasn't on the Boa agenda yet, which is kind of crazy. But I did disrespect Boa, and for that, I need to revise myself. Holy Knights. Granted, this was before we really knew anything because we did this back in March. This is obviously way too low as well. This is obviously way too low. That needs to be moved up as well. But I think everyone down here, Queen, Shiryu, Doflamingo, Lucci. Actually, no, I'm tripping too. Lucci is way too... What was I? Was I drunk? I put Lucci under Queen. Yeah, I might have been drunk this night. I'm not even going to lie to you. I might have been drunk this night. I put Lucci under Dofi, Queen. He probably should be under Shiryu narratively, but Lucci's definitely over Queen. Boa is definitely out of place. He said, to be honest, we barely know anything. True. He said Blackbeard not top 10. I have an explanation for that. And I got a lot of flack for doing that night. And with the revelation of a few things in this flashback, I'm tweaking. And, you know, I understand I should be scaling with the narrative. But I was very disappointed in Blackbeard at this time because, well, I do think still, even to this point, that fight with Law, in my opinion, should have went totally different since majority of Law's crew is like, they're non-factors. Majority of his crew are non-factors. I think Law was able to do a little bit too much to you when you were there with some of your strongest people. He was outnumbered off rip. Even though you obviously won, I just didn't like that he was able to do that much to you. So this was after that and prior to the flashback and me now changing how I scale. Now I'm scaling with the narrative. Fine. But I do still want to see more of Blackbeard. I want to see more of what you can do. Because in my head, still, I feel like Luffy is many levels above Blackbeard. Just seeing what we've seen from Luffy in terms of durability, in freaking fight, battle IQ, strength, feats, hockey. But yes, I do think him being this low is crazy. Blackbeard hate is crazy at this point. Dog. I'm not even hating. I'm just being honest. No hate. No hate. 3D says it's a completely support crew though. Even Law was support for Kid. No, I got you. I'm saying when he was there fighting Law and Blackbeard, when they actually squabbled, I'm saying Law's crew was basically a non-factor. I'm not saying I'm surprised why they were a non-factor. I get that. I'm just saying I didn't like that it wasn't just a complete wash. Like Law was able to get a little bit too much off on you, and he shouldn't have been able to do all of that. That's kind of where I'm going. But I get what you're saying though. I get what you're saying. Cokes, bro. Cokes, man. Cokes. Law's crew is designed to make law. No, I got you. I understand that. No, I'm not even disputing that. But my point is, like, Blackbeard should scale significantly higher than Law. Narratively, that's how it should be. So again, like, you had Blackbeard who scales significantly higher than Law, and then you had other members of Blackbeard's crew there to support him that are actually competent people. I just didn't like how that fight went. In terms for Blackbeard, even though he took the dub, it's like, yeah, but you got a little bit too much off on you. That's all I'm trying to say. But again, regardless, I'm willing to change that now because I'm scaling with the narrative. I will change that now. I'm in my head, the Crocodile and Sanji thing. I feel like I'm not tripping with that because the way I see it, I do see a possibility where whenever we do meet up with the Cross Guild, that Sanji and Crocodile actually fight it out while Mihawk and Zoro actually fight it out. If whenever we do meet up with the Cross Guild, that's the way I see it, just because of the Mr. Prince implications. They've never really gotten to get that whole thing off. So I'd imagine Crocodile is somewhere up there at this point. I don't know. I'd like to see what his hockey level is, but I think that's a fair place to put Crocodile and Sanji, in my opinion. I was probably tweaking with Jinbei. Definitely tweaking with Jinbei. Fuji. Yeah, Fuji. The more I think about it, the more I lean toward Reef for the win. See, you know, and that's the thing. When you actually let it simmer, you kind of realize, you know what? Nah, I was tripping at first. There you go, man. Thank you, Fuji, for being like not so biased, man. Did you get that cash app? Because I know I sent the money. But thank you for being unbiased. Thank you. He said these are my opinions, facts. Let's see. We also got Yamato, Green Bull. Oh, Trip put Green Bull over Yamato. Oh, no, sir. I still disagree with that. Maybe I'm a little biased because I like Yamato, but I do think Yamato should be above Green Bull. King should probably be above Green Bull too, in my opinion. I don't even know why I did that, Sabo is good. Sabo and Zoro should probably be right next to each other. True. Beckman. Kizaru, yeah, I'm still okay with that. Garp, ooh. I do think I should have put Garp over Aokiji. I was probably tripping. I still think Garp should be able to beat Aokiji. Loki, still curious. I put Shamrock down here. And I put Luffy over Shamrock. I'm so curious to learn more about him. I really am. Fuji, okay. I put Fuji over Luffy. I do need to see a little bit more from Fuji. Maybe that was a crazy take. No, I don't know. Shamrock and Shanks should definitely be right next to each other, though. You said Garp over Okiji? Nah. I don't know. I feel like the stuff that Garp was still able to get off. And mind you, I'm not a power scaler. This is just me going off opinion. But I feel like the stuff that Garp was still able to get off, pause, on Aokiji, after everything he had already done prior to getting into that fight with Aokiji, I do think he should go right above him. I do think he should go right above them. King over Aramaki, no. I don't know. Kuzan wasn't. That's fair. But in fairness, too, just to give a counterpoint to that, Garp had entered the fight with one of his strongest attacks. And then went on to fight the whole city and other members of the Blackbeard Pirates. Do a whole galaxy divide with that, too. Then got stabbed by Shiryu. Then finally he went over to then he finally really got into that 1v1. So it's like, yeah, I'm kind of wavering. Because I could say Garp wasn't fighting too at his full capacity because I was a student. Akainu over Garling. Did I do that? I did do that. No, I stand by that. I stand on that. Even more so though, too, because Garling's a hoe. And I mean that. Bro. Garling's a hoe. Garling shouldn't even be on this list. Period. But we'll see. Again, I'm scaling with the narrative. I believe when we really get Akainu from behind the desk, bro's about to melt the world apart. He's about to melt the world. He's about to melt it down, man. He's got a lot of anger, and he's already a very brash and angry man. He's getting more pissed off day by day. So when he actually pops out, he's about to be scary. He's definitely about to be scary. And then Dragon at the top of the verse, of course. I think that's fair. I do think that's fair. Mihawk under Shanks. I think we all should say that. But for whatever reason, these other people don't agree. But Mihawk's definitely under Shanks. He said me crying in my Garland cosplay. Oh, man. The Garland cosplay was hard. In your defense, though, you cosplayed him at the perfect time because he still had aura. Man's has no aura now. You gotta retire that cosplay. I'm not gonna hold you. You gotta retire that cosplay. That man has no aura left. You can't cosplay him again, bro. You just can't. I do love that cosplay though, but the aura is gone. It's disappeared in one chapter. We're literally in one chapter. But yeah, we'll do a top 30 list before the end of the year because I am curious where everyone else ranks their people. But nah, man, I think I did okay. I was probably drunk a little bit, but I think I'm good. Everyone put Blackbeard at number 2. That's crazy. Blackbeard is number 2, and Luffy is number 10. Crazy. Crazy. Maybe Blackbeard shouldn't be number 19 though. I will say that. Okay. Let me go ahead and drop the link. Get everybody up here, man, so they can tell me how crazy my takes are and whatnot. And then I got the game, and then we can get into it, man. It's gonna be fun. I'm actually super hyped for this. I'm super hyped for this. Luffy at 10 is wild. I agree. He should at least be 7. And I don't even know who that was that did that. But hold on. Who did this? Oh, Za did this. Za, you put Kizaru above Sabo and Luffy. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. Maybe we were both drunk that night. That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's see. The whole version of Garling is when he's young. My cosplay is for when he's old and looking cooler with that crescent moon haircut. That's true. I'm only gonna say we'll see. That's all I'm gonna say. We'll see. Because there's still a chance that he could lose some of that aura. Because the whole stuff that he did back in God Valley, you don't think he's going to be doing something similar to that moving forward? I don't like to throw slander and shade at Usopp, but Usopp has done a lot of weird things in this story. So every time he does something like kind of hoish that makes him look bad, painted in a bad light, we get less and less surprised over time. So maybe you guys like me were surprised at what he did to the Tontadas. That's possible. But you guys weren't surprised, of course, when he sold that snake oil in Wano. When we saw him in Wano selling snake oil, it was like, oh, okay. That's shiesty.
Toad oil.
The toad oil. We was like, oh, that's kind of shiesty, but it's Usopp, whatever. Because we already saw what he did to the Tontadas. We already saw what he did to his captain and his crew. So the toad oil was just like, all right, whatever. That's not surprising. So what I'm saying is, if Garling was to do something like that again in the story, we wouldn't be surprised. It's like, okay, well, he did do that thing in God Valley, so.
I want to ask a question about that Garling take, right?
What's up?
What else was Garland supposed to do?
He was supposed to. I'll tell you what he should have done.
He got his ass whooped. I give him that fact. He's fighting rocks. I mean, pretty much. I guess most people get their ass whooped if they fighting rocks. 1, 2. We moved past that. The sun came back around. People mad that he finished off rocks. Like his job was to kill him in the first place. Granted, it didn't happen the way everybody wanted it to happen, but I don't get why we're killing him for that part. Like
I'll tell you.
That's his job. I'm confused.
I can explain.
That's what you want from that's what a villain's supposed to do. I'm confused.
I'll explain it to you. I will explain it to you perfectly. Why I don't know why they are all upset. I'll tell you why I'm upset. I can only speak for myself. Here's my issue with that, right?
Yeah.
We've seen these other villains in the story. Even in the heat of battle, they still are respectable opponents. They're still respectable. We saw Cat do it. We saw Kaido.
He's not respectable. He was fighting a dying Whitebeard and still had to jump him. It's the same shit. So I don't get why we killing Garland.
That's fair.
I ain't gonna laugh for a villain.
That's fair. That's all I'm saying. No, I'm sorry. No. I'm not saying. I say Blackbeard. If I said Blackbeard, I'm tweaking.
No, I was using the Blackbeard parallel for also a trash moment for his character.
True,
but good for his villainy.
Okay, fair. But Kaido and Cat prove to us that even at your peak, you still can go out a respectable combatant. I'm gonna injure myself to have a fully fair fight. I'm gonna do whatever I can. If I don't get to land a clean blow, I'm killing the person that messed it up. And I'm not even gonna kill you while you're on the ground because that's not right. I'm gonna walk away. What's up, Za?
I'm gonna add on to the point. It's also because he is Red Hair's father. So you are expecting him to not, even if he didn't kill Garland, you expected him to put up a fight. For him to go back and kill Garland, for him to go kill that Rocks like that, now it's like that's where a lot of the backlash is coming from, because they're like, yo, you're Shanks' father. You're supposed to be able to like fight Rocks one-on-one. And then it's like, yo, you did a dishonorable thing, not knowing that Yasab shot Bartomella when they turned around too. Just saying, it's a dog-eat-dog world. I have no problem with it. But
I knew he didn't have red hair, so I knew it wasn't going to be thorough. The vibes weren't going to be thoroughly there. But Shamrock has red hair, so there's no worries.
I love the Shanda. You got to throw the Shamrock upscale in there somehow.
Always, brother.
I see it.
Brother. That top 3 will be interesting this year. I promise you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, it is. But, yeah, that's all I'm saying, man. Like, I just feel like it's a little bit crazy. That's all I'm saying. He could have went out respectable. And you know what? Maybe I just stand there in like my pose and I just see if you actually die on your own. If you get back up, all right, now I got to take you out. That's what I wanted to see. Like, you know what? You were a respectable combatant. You on your way out. All right, no one touch him. Let him die with honor. Nah, he was like, man, F that. Oh, you think you hitting up? Scream!
Yeah, ain't no dying with honor. You got to die, period. So if I'm Garland and I'm pulling up, even though you did with my ass like 20 minutes ago, you sitting here laid out, that's your business, bro. You got caught down bad. It was my job to come after you. You should have had some regen. You should have joined up with the good with the side you should have joined up with the side where the grass is greener. That's how Garland feel about it.
Okay, that's what he get for being a filthy street rat.
Ooh.
That's how Garland's thinking about Rock.
Wait, Garland or Rock?
Garland probably know this ain't honorable, but I'm gonna take this.
Who was the street rat? Rocks?
Yeah, to Garland, we're speaking in the perspective of Garland. Do not trip. Do not trip.
Oh, I'm like, whoa.
We're seeing it how Garland's seeing it. Yo, check this, right? Reed, if I'm Garland, bro, I'm not seeing Rocks lay down and be like, well, I can't fight him in an honorable duel, so I won't do nothing about it. I'm not doing that. The great one want results, and I need a promotion. I'm taking that head, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. They gonna talk about me in the Holy Land for years to come. No cap.
Who you talk like for real? I know, man. The last David Jovian, man, boy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They looking at Garland. The people looking at Garland like, yo, this nigga is him, bro. Like he was a regular Holy Knight at God Valley, went to Captain, went to Supreme. Now was a Gorosei. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna lie to you. If it was a false dub, he's stretching that hole. I ain't gonna lie to you. He's stretching that. He's playing the hell out of it.
Hey, let's see. Ray McCarter says, what do y'all think about Sabo declaring that he gonna stop Luffy from reaching One Piece?
Sabo didn't say that. It was Kobe. He got it twisted. People are mad. I'm gonna say the same thing I said last year. Kobe is just he knows who's really gonna get the One Piece. So instead of wasting time trying to stop all the pirates, he's just going to go after Luffy. It just makes sense. I don't think he means like, he thinks Luffy is the one that's gonna get it. So he doesn't believe in anyone else on that list. To him, Luffy's getting the One Piece. And Luffy's not even a bad guy. He just thinks this is bigger than Luffy now. So he can't allow Luffy to just achieve that dream. I told y'all when we was talking about this in the manga, in the anime, we're going to be talking about this again when it comes up.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah. So there we go.
Okay. He said, oh, you're good, bro. Typo, man. You're good. You're good. Make sure I don't see any other comments I need to read before I get onto this game. Okay. None over there, none over here. All right, cool. All right, man. So look, this is what we got, man. And I set it up. I think it's going to be pretty interesting. I've kind of been working the kinks out up to this point. And I told Nico already about it a couple of weeks ago, so he's vaguely familiar. But this is what we're going to do. The game is called Hear Me Out. That's the game. And basically, what I'm going to do, I'll be the judge for this. So you guys are going to go head to head. And we'll do like kind of like an elimination type deal. and you guys are gonna go head to head. We're gonna roll dice to determine who's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 and 2 are gonna go against each other. 3 and 4 are gonna go against each other. Here's the thing: whoever is going against each other, I have different spinner wheels over here, and I'm gonna show you all of them here in a second. There's 4 categories on the spinner wheel. It's arcs, moments, characters' best moments, and then power scale. No, but hear me out. Wait, Zano. Here's the thing with power scale. I knew you were gonna do that. That's why I said it last. Just wait. I'll explain it. I'll explain it. Because I don't like power scaling like that either. But here's the point. The point of the game, and you're gonna love this too, Za. Here's the point of the game. This game is not meant to be completely serious, okay? Because I know that a lot of people here are on their agendas, which is fine tonight. You can be on your agendas. The point of the game is to make the most convincing and compelling argument for the character or arc or moment that you have. There might be a point in here where you got an arc that is Seer Village and someone else gets an arc that's Wano. You've got to make a case why Seer Village is actually the better arc than Wano.
Oh hell no.
Okay, I got it. You gotta be Big News Morgan, bro. You gotta be Big News Morgan in this. Hey,
Just don't give me Syrup Village. If I get stuck with an East Blue arc, give me Baratier or Logtown. I could do whatever with those. Don't give me Syrup Village.
Right. So
I really didn't like that arc like that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one. But again, you can make whatever case you want. You could choose to talk about the highlights of your arc, or you could just talk about the super lows of the other arc and bring your arc up. You can take it however you want to. Pause. But
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. But that's the point. Now with the power scaling, same concept. It's not necessarily, oh, this person has feet. You can talk about whatever you want to talk about for the other character. Za, you love Mihawk. I know you do. You love Shanks and you love Chopper. You could talk about everything you love to talk about with those characters. And Dragon. You are free. You are free to talk about those characters in your power scaling debate. You're free. Okay? Same thing when that's power scale. The other one is characters' best moments. We're going to pull that same wheel up and you're going to spin it for those moments. You have to make a case for what that character's best moment was in the show. Whatever that moment was, you have to defend that moment against the other person. So it's probably going to be about each round is probably going to be about a 2-minute-ish. You can have your intro statements for like 30 seconds uninterrupted. And then after those 30 seconds, y'all can go back and forth however you want. After that, I'm the judge. I'll say, hey, this person gets the point. This person gets the point. Boom, boom, boom. We might have 3 to 5 rounds, whatever. Whoever wins the first round goes up. Whoever wins the second round goes up. And then you two compete against each other. And then boom, you have a winner. Does that make sense? That's not too complicated, right?
Nope.
Zah, if you get shanked, just say his best moment was meeting his twin. Like talking with his twin in the Holy Land. That's probably top moment. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just giving you a freebie.
Oh my God, man. Okay.
I have been trying not to talk about him for at least about a week and a half.
You don't gotta talk about him. You got twin now, so
that's true. You don't even gotta talk about Shanks. That's valid. You have a whole nother guy.
Twin got 2 hands, gang.
Let's see who we got.
All right, hold on. I gotta determine the order first. So hold on a second. Let me pull up a dice. Hold on 1 second. And then we can get it set. Hold on. This would be, let me make sure this is the one. Yes, it is. Okay. So I'll go ahead and share my screen. 1 moment, and we can get this going. And I'm gonna throw some music on too because it's a little bit quiet. All right, and let me cut. 1 second. Let's do. Nah. Oh yeah. Here we go. All right. So I'm gonna roll for Strawberry first, then I'll go Nika, Za, and then Fuli, and we'll we'll go in order based on that, whatever number you get. So Strawberry, your role for this, you're gonna be number 1, which is the lowest number. Nika's number is number 1 too. That's odd. Okay, if I get 1 again, that's crazy. 3. Okay. No, I gotta re-roll for Nika because that's your number, Nika. You're 3.
I'm 3.
You're not gonna get 1.
First time. All right, bet. Let's get it.
All right.
I already know I'm gonna win anyway.
Za is 6. Fuli is 3. You gotta roll again. You can't have 3. Someone already has 3.
I'm trying to copy me, man.
5. Okay, so then it's Fuli versus Za and Strawberry versus Nika. Ooh, it's gonna get interesting tonight. Okay. So let me pull up the actual thing that I need to show y'all. One moment. It's gonna be very interesting.
Strawberry.
Okay. That's the luck to you, friend. But see, you have a good chance because you're not.
It depends on the arc I get, bro.
Yeah. Okay. I just got wheels spinning around here, man. I got so many wheels. I got wheels on wheels on wheels, bro.
Wheels on the bus go round and round.
I got wheels on wheels on wheels, bro. So we'll go first with Za and Fuli. So this is what we are gonna go with. I don't know what your first one's gonna be, but we will spin the wheel, spin D wheel, and see. Okay.
Character's best moment.
So your category is gonna be character's best moments. And Za had the highest number, so yours will be picked first.
Yep.
There are 90 something characters on here.
He got shanked?
Got Kinemon.
Oh. Damn,
Okay.
what is Kinemon's best moment? Are you counting anime for this?
Anime or manga, all of it, whatever you like.
Okay,
to
I'm about to
use.
say certain moments you didn't get seen in the manga for him.
I have wanted this man to die since. Oh my god.
But you got to argue for him.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
Yes,
I know.
you're his lawyer today, bro.
Let me turn the music down just a little bit.
Zod, if he gets dragon, you're cooked.
Oh yeah, you're cooked if you get dragon. All right, let's go. Fuli, your character. Who is your character going to be today? And it would be Hody Jones.
Oh no, this is a good argument. This is good. This is good.
Ooh.
This is good.
Stay woke. I'm gonna say stay woke.
Stay woke is crazy. Okay. So we got Hody Jones best moments versus Kinemon's best moment. And we're gonna get into it. All right, I'm gonna mute the others.
I'm gonna mute myself.
There you go. All right, gentlemen. Zai, you're gonna go first, brother. I'm gonna give you 60 seconds, man, because I know you've got so much to say about him. So I don't want to cut your time too short. So I'm gonna give you a full minute, man. What's your case, bro? Your minute starts.
All right. I want to defend my client, the Firefox Samurai himself, the man who went to the future and took care of Momonosuke his whole time. Wow. He had literally been seconds away from seeing his master, his person who saved his life, get killed. And not only did he make Momonosuke call him dad, he was there for him the whole time. He's gonna train him even now. That man is nothing but a good father. We don't talk about good stepfathers in the One Piece show. This man has been nothing but a great stepfather, and he stepped up. He even accepted Yamato, even though he called himself the Odin himself. But Hard Boiled does not stop. And he's one of the one people that cut Kaido again.
And it ends. Wow. On time with it. I'm not gonna hold you. Is that the same Zod on all these? You got it, bro.
That was nice.
Wow, very impressed. All right, Fully. You got a minute, bro.
Yeah,
Cody Jones.
Let me know when my start.
Oh, yeah, you're ready. We're good.
All right. Let me go. So my little statement is stay woke. How many people have really like the fishmen have always been enslaved and whatnot? So you're gonna get mad at the one brother that wants us to like rival up? He has his people enslaved, murdered, killed, blood shed throughout the worlds and lands. And you want to tell this brother man to bend down his weapons and turn his back against his people? That's crazy. That you want me to argue against a brother who's trying to break chains. He might not know the way to break chains, but his goal is to break chains. Hody might not be going on the right way, but he's a man who wants to see the world change, to change the things that we want to see move forward. He wants to see his brethren get higher. He might not see the positivity in the other people that have put him down and whatnot, but it takes him for his race for his people to get to a platform to where they can be heard and whatnot. So I think that can't get mad at revolutionary. Who's trying to change people.
Y'all can go back and forth. You get a minute to go back and forth if you need to.
I want to question your so-called Malcolm X type. That man ain't seen a nonsense thing in his life. That man was raised in the suburbs, but he's all of a sudden seeing people born. Don't do that with me. Don't do that with me. That man ain't experienced no sort of slavery, no sort of crimes. He's living off of people's pain. That ain't real pain. That ain't real pain, my brother. That's not real pain, my brother. Malcolm X would be ashamed. Martin Luther King would throw him to the rocks, and he does not know white man evil.
Ooh. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't think. Oh, wait, you got something, Fully?
Yeah. You, my brother, I hate to say it like this. You have been confused and washed by this Brazilian pirate known as Luffy. You need another man to free your people? No, Hody wanted to free his people himself. He wanted to be the one to break his own people's chains. Wake up, my brother. Waking up, my brother. They already said it. That Brazilian man, that rubber man, is going to come and destroy our land, our home. And I'm going to take that. Our sisters have not been wrong. And you're telling us she's going to be wrong now? All right.
Hold up. Didn't this man, the minute he got some power, he took the stuff, and the minute he got some power, he attacked his own people. So I want to know, he didn't even attack the Brazilian man. He went and attacked his own people. That man ain't got nothing to stand for. His power is about as weak as his steroids, which didn't last too long anyway, because the man turned old just like his decree was old and pointless.
Dang.
Brother man, you can't say addiction is disease. You can't use this disease against him.
He chose to put it on him. They told him to stop. They was like, my brother, you abusing it. My brother, you are abusing it. That man put his whole head to where it was spilling out of his claws, his finger, his webs, and he still took it. He couldn't stop.
Brother man, you gotta be whoa. You acting like CP0 ain't put crack in our community. Come on now.
Nah,
first of all,
bro.
You don't bring CP0 into this. They are nothing but good people, and Big News Morgan would be die for you to hear till you talk about with CP0.
I'm not gonna lie, Zal got the point, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. That was a good chance. You did good try, but Zal definitely. I'm not gonna hold you. Yeah. Good try though. That was a good try.
The pun at the end is what did it.
Yeah.
The old
That's
crazy.
That's impressive because I've never seen the Kinemon support. Man, I love it. Okay. Strawberry and Nika. Let's let it go.
I understand your
You were at a disadvantage, bro.
Yeah, you got a disadvantage on that one.
Just like he used the crack to get to obtain his disadvantage. I respect it though. There's nothing he can do.
Definitely a good try indeed. All right. Strawberry and Nika.
Okay.
Who you're gonna see? What we got?
Ree, can you hear me?
Now I can.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, moment. Okay. Cool.
I was really hoping you would not put me against Nika. I hope that was
Oh,
a
it
time
wasn't me.
thing.
Step your
wasn't
game
me.
up. You can't be scared.
Nah.
The dice randomizer put you against Nika. It was not me.
It's
The
the
ones
wings
of
of fate.
God. There you go.
Oh my
Moments.
goodness. Oh, and how does my audio sound? Because I got a mic.
It's not bad. It's okay.
Not bad?
I'll be able to hear more as you talk more.
Okay.
Who had the higher number? You did, Nika. So, okay. You got Blackbeard, Speech, and Jaya.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, there you go.
Come on, that's a home run hit right there. Like
That's the
It
problem.
is.
But that's the
Nika had the
problem.
higher number because you have one Strawberry. So, man,
And one of the weaker moments for a better argument.
you never know. She might get something.
But that's one of my favorite moments. So I'm not like I'm already on some. I'm not hearing nothing.
Come
Like,
on,
I'm on 10 against Strawberry now.
Strawberry. You better make the most compelling case because I could. You got it. I know. I believe in you. I believe in you, man.
Ladies first.
Don't let me down. Don't let me
Ladies
down.
first.
All right.
What do you mean, ladies first? You got the higher number.
That's
Chill
true. You
out.
did get
That's
the
how
higher
that
number.
works. Okay, bet.
All right, brother. You have 60 seconds. Do your thing.
If we're gonna talk about the moment that happened in Jive with Blackbeard and Luffy, we have to talk about when opposites attract. This is a casual moment that we're seeing that has so much emphasis that I don't think a lot of people understand the real morals here being struck. These are two people that are meeting that are actually on the same side, they're on the same side of the spectrum, but at the same time within that side, they stand on two different sides of the spectrum. And this is the first time we're getting to meet Luffy's real pirate antagonist within the story. I feel like this is the type of moment you can't ask for a better way of how Oda even did it. This guy liked something, this guy didn't like it. Then when this guy liked something, that guy didn't like it. And when they were able to have a real conversation outside, they were still able to understand each other to where Luffy didn't even know how to reply to him because Luffy got what he was talking about. But at the same time, I don't like you, so why would I even say anything to give you any type of credit? So I got Luffy in that moment. I really understood him. I felt like that moment was really powerful. And it spoke for volumes because as we see the story right now, it looks kind of hard to say anything against.
Valid. Okay. 3D says, I know Ree would love to rep for Nami. I would love to defend this, and I could, and I have a lot to say, but I know for a fact my girl Strawberry about to take it for me. So
Let's go.
Strawberry, you got it. I believe in you, man.
Okay, is this just opening arguments right now?
Yeah, you got 60 seconds.
Okay.
Make your case, my friend. There you
Okay.
go.
So you have two people who do not know each other. One who is in high distress, the other one doesn't care about anything of their past. And the one thing that Luffy can do for Nami is give her his hat, his most prized possession, his treasure is what he calls it. And he walks away and goes and defeats the person that is terrorizing this young lady. I won't call her a damsel in distress because she's not. She has been doing it. She's been getting the money that she's supposed to be getting. But you know what? Right now, all Luffy sees is that his friend is in distress. She is hurting herself. I don't care for the reason. It's just the fact that you are crying. You're hurting yourself. This other person, in my eyes, hurt you so badly that you're on your knees. So let me go take care of that. Let me go handle that because you are my friend.
Okay, that's time. All right, man. I'll give 2 minutes. 'Cause I think I didn't give enough time. Was it going to be 60 seconds last time? All right. You got 2 minutes to make your case. You can talk back and forth now.
Ladies first now, or you want me to go again? What's up?
I mean,
You doing
you
good.
would have
Don't
to
fight yourself.
go.
I gotta go. Okay.
Yeah,
listen,
you would have to
check
go
this
because
out.
I just talked.
Okay, so check this out. If you want to look for a moment where you feel like Luffy understands what's going on, but at the same time is alluding to the lore of the whole story, getting a sense of adventure, getting a moment that still gives you the comedic relief, but still the same tone of seriousness, you just got to go to that scene in Jaya, man. That's all you got to do. Just go click that scene. You're going to see it. Zoro with the tough guy act, Bellamy going all crazy, making Luffy look like a scrub. Nami, people giving her little compliments and looks, but they, you know what I mean? She's not trying to play with none of those guys. And she's able to drag those guys even out of it. Luffy makes the judgment, like, yo, don't even do nothing. Nami pissed, don't know what to say, none of that. You know what I'm saying? But somebody understood, and it was the dude that he had the opposite attraction with. So, hey.
Okay, but you're talking about the way that they approach themselves in that moment. And I feel like the only reason why they can approach in that way is because of the fact that Luffy has stood up for said people. So they feel like they can stand up for Luffy as well in these moments.
Nothing's wrong with that. I just feel like for Luffy to understand, this showed me that he understood what Shanks told him. And this was the perfect way to get that
Yeah,
point.
and he can understand that without saying anything, but it's the same for when he gives his hat to Nami. He understood the assignment that he was supposed to complete, which was I'm gonna go take down Arlong, and I'm doing it for Nami.
Actually, no, that moment was different. And the reason why I'm gonna say that, and this is a point you should have hit on, but you didn't hit on it, it was the fact that Luffy was compelled enough to make that person ask for his like his assistance. And in the moment of saying being a captain and knowing, you know what, we don't need to actually do anything to prove a point to these people. They're nobodies. I just felt like to me it spoke really loudly for Luffy and the maturity we see coming from that arc that you have the moment in to right now after Alabasta, everything. Luffy was able to make a judgment call like that. He showed, even though he just beat Croco, got hot notoriety, and his bounty went up. Matter of fact, even though his bounty went up, he not moving off of none of that clout, man. Luffy moving thoroughly just how Luffy is, and we got to see that. So I just felt like that was a dope moment. And like I said, that's his antithesis right now. And we see how Teach rocking, man. Come on, you know what it is.
I'm gonna say I give it to Nika only because he did make a point that everything I liked in that scene, I also got glimpses of it in his moment too, which is a valid point. Which I hate to give him that point, but it's okay. He got the point for that. Bands is on here with us. What's up, Bands? Were you trying to play the game too, Bands?
Yeah, I'm done.
Cool.
I'm trying to fix my mic right. I mean, I'm trying to fix my camera right now.
Bands would make them dance. Bands would make them dance.
That would make you my opponent. Interesting.
Really?
I call judge.
That's tough.
I want to be judge. God damn it.
Matter of fact, we debated. Fuck it. We just go around and everybody give their opinion and say who it is. And then if we had a draw, we'll leave it up to the chat.
All right.
How that sound, Reed? Like that?
Yeah, that's cool. All right, well, I'll let you get your camera and stuff set up before we go.
There you go. Let me just fix this.
Okay. Oh shoot. Oh, there it goes right there.
Oh,
perfect. Oh man, I didn't think I was gonna get into the action tonight. Okay.
Stay ready.
This would have actually been a perfect night for Alexandria. Crazy.
It's true. Do you understand did you hear the concept of the game?
From what I got was that I was watching Zaw and I was watching Flutie. It's like you got a moment, you got to like best defend them in that situation for that character.
Yeah, so there's I'm about to pull it up because I gotta go back to it anyway. Hold on a second. 1 second. So the wheel has there's 4 categories it could be: arcs, moments, characters' best moments, or power scaling. And the power scaling is not it's not, you're just trying to convince people of your side. Power scaling isn't like a true blue, feet for feet. They could be some slanderous statements to pull down the other person. But because I'm not we are not a power scaling podcast, obviously. You already know that. I don't really care about it that much. But characters' best moments, you'll argue for their best moment against the other person. And same for arcs and moments, which you just saw them do their moments one. Long story short, that's the basis of it. Okay, man. Well, freak. I guess since I was here, I will get the first pick of whatever is chosen here.
I wish I had got character. It would have been more entertaining.
It would have been. It would have been. Oh man. Okay.
Moments.
Okay, let's see what moment you get.
All right. Oh man. Oh yes, perfect.
Wow, that's not fair.
Not yet. Hold on.
Who gets this? Me or you?
Ree gets this.
Wait, he could get a scene. He could get a scene as hard. Real talk.
True.
That's the problem here.
Yeah, there's a lot of moments on this.
I hope it's Sanji saying bye to his goat.
Like the Luffy verse. The Luffy.
Oh, okay.
It's not as good though.
It's not. Yeah, exactly.
You gotta sell it.
The moments didn't match up right. Like, watch this, right? Just wanted to say this. If the Nami moment would have got matched up with the Bon Clay moment, it would have been a way better argument.
It's true. Hey, man.
Hey, you're the lawyer. You gotta sell it. You gotta sell
might
it.
be able to make your case, man. You never know.
Hope you go first.
You can go first if you like. Yeah,
No. I'd rather hear you first. I'd rather hear you first. I gotta know what I'm arguing against.
No. You gotta stick with the rules because they made me stick with the rules. No, we're not
I gotta go first.
Yes. Don't try to skip the rules now. Go.
I ain't
You go.
Nobody gets special treatment. I'm special.
Oh man.
Well, I thought since Ree rolled first that he goes first.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, because I would have technically had the higher number. So.
Oh, okay, I thought that's what had happened. Okay.
You had the higher number. That's why you went over Strawberry. Okay, so I have 60 seconds to make my case.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Okay, and got it. All right, here we go, guys. This is going to be very simple. This right here is a situation of 2 different characters that could have went the same way. We're talking about a guy who was on the side of the good guys, then flipped, and a guy who was his direct parallel, someone who was on the bad guy's side and then flipped. And the thing about it is, this other situation over here, the traitor, we don't rock with traitors. Even if he had a bad backstory, we don't care about him. Bon Clay came from this organization, didn't rock with the Straw Hats. He even lost to a Straw Hat. Doubled back. And he actually left Luffy initially when he was fighting and got poisoned. He thought he was going to die, but he's like, you know what? No, let me spin back and grab my mans. He drug him through the freaking snow in the hopes of finding Ivankov. He didn't know if she existed. He just heard the rumors. I think she's alive. I don't know. That was a level of love that you just aren't going to get from too many people. That scene showed us love, grit, passion, determination. I don't even know. What else do you need to see? That moment speaks for itself, and that's my time. In bands, you got 60 seconds, bro.
Oh, it's starting right now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold up. Pause the timer real quick.
I'll pause it.
Am I trying to prove like
you're just
like
trying to
Tanjiro?
All you're trying to do is make the case that what you have is the better moment. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, we can.
And you're explaining why it's the better moment. All right, hold on. Let me restart it. All right, now you got it.
Okay, so I think my my moment is better than yours because of the simple fact that throughout the whole Wano arc, we learn about, like, I guess you could say, manipulation throughout, all the communities. And I guess you could say for Tanjiro, he was led astray with this belief that the journey that he was going down is better. And, he obviously grew up with a lot of bad problems. So his mind was just easily manipulative. So when we see that he was assigned to essentially backstab Odin and all of the scabbards, that shows us at that specific moment, once we found out that he was a traitor, that not only did it hurt for him to do that essentially, but also the fact that this is a grown man that was growing up and he was easily manipulative because based off of the way he like cared and lived life. So it just made it easier for, all that to come.
Okay.
I had a hard scene. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Here, I'll do this because we are gonna go back and forth. Yeah, I'll put 3. I put 2 minutes on last time. That was not long enough. I'll do 3 minutes. You can go back and forth. So if you want to make a better case, you're welcome to.
I need a new scene.
All right. 3 minutes on the clock. I'm gonna keep this short and simple so you get enough time. I don't need a whole lot of time to talk. This is what I'm gonna say, man. We have a man who showed his dedication to the cause by switching up, and it was an op that he switched up for versus a man who was an op, who was a good guy that switched up and became an op. And the thing is, he wasn't even the scariest villain in that arc. It's like, if you're going to switch up and be an op, I need you to be like a villain I'm actually scared of. I was more annoyed with him being a traitor. It's like, man, why couldn't we get like, I don't know, man. I'd probably be scared if Kanjuro was a villain. Like, not excuse me, if Kinemon was a villain. Kanjuro is just like, bro, you're a painter, bro. Like, okay. Like, you're going to paint for real now? I'm not with it, bro. I'm not with it. Bon Clay showed us, though, that I got the grit. That's my man's. You got 2 minutes. I only used 1 minute. You still got 2 minutes, bro. You got it.
All right. I guess for my part, I guess the best I could just say is just like, it just shows how easily in One Piece that when we learn about these people, growing up in childhoods, that essentially a person's will or a person's dream or a person's future that they want can easily be changed or manipulative due to the people that surrounded them. And it's crazy how even though he was a traitor amongst the scabbards gave him everything, and Odin gave him everything and treated him the same with no suspicion. And it still ultimately ended with him being loved and cared for. And he still, at the end, they had to decide that he wanted to betray him.
It's valid. Okay. All right, man. Well, y'all got to figure out who gets the point.
Bree's going to win, so it's all right.
Damn. Nah.
Who had, I got confused in the middle of it. Who had the Bon Clay point?
Reed.
Okay, that helps me understand things a little. I was so confused because nobody talked about Bon Clay.
What time?
No, I did. I talked about what
you did in your first spin, but I got lost in the middle of it. I was like, okay, we just started talking about Kanjuro, so I got confused for a second. Whose point was arguing who? That's why I had to reinstate for a second. Who again? I got confused for a second, but I'm good. Reed does win here.
Yeah,
I have Tanjiro. Like, he's not even a fan favorite character too, so it's like, you know what I mean.
Can I quickly make an argument for your character? I'll make a moment for your moment. Make an argument for your moment. This was one of the greatest plot twists in One Piece up to this point. One of the greatest. CP9 was. Remember the feeling that you felt when CP9. It's like, man, that was wild. No. Thing about CP9 is we only had them for one arc, and they were the traitor in that arc. We had this man for a whole saga, and then he backstabbed us and took Momo. That was one of the greatest moments, not only in One Piece, but that was one of the greatest moments in anime in general. I think there's a case there for that. If you
Can
put it
I-
like that.
Can I also, you know, in my perspective, put up why yours is clearly way better?
Sure. Yeah.
I think ultimately, and I know a lot of people may not see it like this, but I think Bon Clay alone as a character definitely is a humongous moment, not only because of the impact that it had, just like when you're watching it live or reading it live. I think it's also one of those first characters that One Piece was able to introduce where no matter who you are, man, woman, kid, or not, you looked at his appearance and you thought one first like thought forward. And then later in life, you're like, holy shit, I did not think this type of person would be one of my favorite characters and moments. And then it led to Oda being able to add like characters like Yamamoto, who's, you know, declaring themselves as like a man, as like named Odin, this and that, even though they're a woman. And Bon Clay kind of set that going forward for like the community, like, hey, like, doesn't matter what the appearance is, this type of person is going to be very impactful and important. You don't have to look at all of that.
Valid.
I want to add to that
Yeah.
it parallels with Bon Clay and Luffy in Dragon and Ivankov. So that really speaks, and Oda found a slick way to make LGBT a cool thing within anime. That speaks to that whole views that community. You know what I'm saying? So that was
a good point.
Yeah.
I never actually thought like that. Let's see. 3D 704 says it's the greatest to me, bigger than Raizo. Conjuro's plot twist is what he's talking about. He said Khan's whole life was pain, so he treated it as a stage and played his part close to perfection. Talk about it, man. Talk about it. Okay. And Skeet so cool. Skeet is Schizo is cool. Schizo is cool. Says hi. What's up? Sorry. I can't read. I can't read, man.
The one messed you up. The one messed you up.
Really
I know it
did.
did.
Had you while
The one messed me up.
I was gonna pause you before you even got that
I
far.
said, I was like, what did my boy say? Hold up.
I don't know. My bad, but something's cool. So shout out to you for the hi. And I appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, no, I gotta pull the banner out, bro, because
yeah, you do. I ain't gonna lie for that. That one was kind of
No
crazy.
Diddy zone.
This is a no Diddy zone, man. I ain't pulled this banner out in a long
Me,
time.
Fully, and Benz was like, wait, what? We all
Yeah.
saw all of us, like we all locked in. Like, hold on.
Yeah, that's what you remind everybody. It's a no Diddy zone, bro. We don't rock like that around here. I ain't pulled that banner out in a minute, but just make sure I remind everybody that this is a no Diddy zone. All right. Za and Fuli, you guys are up next. We need to figure out what you guys are going to have. And let's see. So many moments again. Okay. That fit. I got plenty of moments in there. And then Za gets the first moment. And what is the moment, though? Oh.
Wait, we running it with the same people, same matchups?
The same matchups, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bon Clay stayed back to open the gates.
God damn, bro. Like, these are some crazy moments.
There's a lot of moments on here. Yeah, it's crazy you got that one, but
Like, you
there
got
are a
top
lot.
tier.
Kind of a cheat code to keep.
That's
getting
like,
that.
yeah, bro.
But like, the person does have to make the argument, so this is weird.
That's like saying, yo, like Za gets them finding Gaimon, and then like Flutie gets like Ace dying. Like, that's just not fair. Like,
Well, you can make a good case with this one, though.
Wait, who has this one? Who has the
Fuli has
Zoro
this
one?
one.
Oh, I
Fuli.
thought Za. Okay, never mind. All right.
Za was about to cook if he got this one.
Yeah, I thought Za had that one. I might say, oh, Za about to rip that point apart. I've heard him.
I can't get this. I can't get this point. I can't get this point.
No, you got,
That's actually one. Of
You
Za's
still got a good one, though, Za. You still got a
Yeah, you
really
still
good
do.
one.
Yeah, you really still do.
True.
My eyes lit up. I said,
Hey,
oh,
you got a
that's what
layup,
Za's
Za.
at? That's why.
You got a whole layup, Za.
that's true. All right, and we can get into it. Za, bro, you got 60 seconds, man. And hold on, I need to start the timer. You know what? You got a minute and 6 seconds because
Okay.
he has time on that.
My good brother, Bon Clay, the man, the myth, the legend, stayed back for his captain, even though that's not his captain. He stayed back and was like, yo, you need your brother that bad that I am going to risk my life against the poison man that I ran from literally a couple episodes ago. Yo, if there's nothing more poetic than Bon Clay standing 10 toes down, shouting out his captain, saying that, yo, Okamas never say goodbye. They say, see you later. Come on now. Bon Clay.
Let me shut up. I need to go mute because I'm
Bon Clay did the unthinkable. They die without Bon Clay. That man did his thing. Shout out Okama. Okama way. Okama way. Okama way.
All right. That's time, bro. That was a heck of an argument. Okay. It's your time, bro.
Okay.
You got it.
All right. For Zoro to tell our captain to lock in and whatnot, it has had a domino effect that we're all seeing radiate throughout the series now. That one moment is still hitting now and whatnot. Like y'all say that was a layup. No, this is a layup because everything that you love about what Luffy's doing now all comes back to that moment of his right hand man telling him you need to lock in. And even with that moment, that made Zoro even lock in more, like going from the point of Punk Hazard, because we wouldn't get nothing happen. He solidified locking in. He gave an example of locking in that arc.
Tough.
Dang, Fully said I don't even need all my time. Okay. All right. Here, I'll put 3 minutes on the board and we can see what's up. I got it. 3 minutes, man.
Okay. You said that Zoro did that and he locked all in. But Bon Clay made the man who wanted to run away the whole time Mr. 3 lock in to help Luffy save his brother. The man who was always using his candle wax fruit to run away. He was like, nah, I have a backbone. It ain't wax. It's a backbone. That man stood up and looked Sengoku in his eyes. It was like, I'm going to help Luffy. Yo, when I tell you the man did that, yo, Bon Clay inspired the whole of Baroque Works to step up because not only did Mr. 3 step up, Crocodile stepped up and stood up to every motherfucker that was in Marineford. He even stood up to Akainu. If you don't think,
okay,
He in
all
his
right.
bag.
All right.
He's deep in his bag, bro.
I'm gonna quote a wise individual, but they didn't save Ace. They did all that to not achieve the goal. A wise individual that goes by the great name of Say Zaza, them said this multiple times. They put a donut in this man. I mean, yeah, you can say Bon Clay didn't work, but did the work pay off though? Luffy locking in. I've got my captain right now is fighting against Gorosei. He's fighting. He's going to fight against Emu. He's a goddamn Yoko now after locking in. But after Bon Clay locked in, they still didn't get Ace, my brother. It's gone. We don't got him. You say he did all this for his brother, put Spawn in their back and whatnot. We're the man that we supposed to save. What's that?
I didn't even say Ace. I didn't even talk about Ace. I talked about Crocodile stepping against Akainu. I had never mentioned Ace. And your boy Zoro's speech didn't even let Luffy lock in because the motherfucker almost got took up by Monet. Literally episodes later, he had to remember the speech. And he played right after that speech. I'm just trying to say, when Bon Clay did his shit for him, everyone stood up. You even had we're not gonna do this. He got the snail recorder to come out and record the evils that the Marines wanted to do. If there's nothing better than that.
I'm supposed to pat Elijah on the back?
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. You want me to do that? No. The person I pat on the back are the people who actually get it out the mud, actually put in work and whatnot. And the people who
He came out the sand. He came out the wax, and he still did his thing. What we talking about?
We not on Buggy, we on Blunt Clay, we on Zorro. That's another topic, my brother. But I want you to know it's a domino effect. It's a domino effect.
It was a domino effect. It affected everybody.
Yo. Okay. All right. Fully. I'm not even gonna. Zaz getting in his bag deep tonight, bro. I ain't never seen Zaz say half the stuff he said. And I've known this man almost 2 years. This is wild. He actually, like, I didn't know you love One Piece like this, Zaz. This is
Bro, I always love One Piece. I just don't like arguing with people.
I gotta get the point to him because he's getting deep in his bag, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. This is like, it's crazy. But you are making valid points.
Nah, Fully making me step my game. Fully, you my brother, bro. From another mother, man. From another mother.
He said Fully is making gold out of pudding. He cooking for real. He definitely cooking. He definitely cooking, bro.
I'm trying.
All right. And are you around and are you alive, Strawberry? There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay. And let's see. Let me pull the stuff up again. Hold on one moment. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay. For the first time, we get arcs. Okay, got it. And then that would mean that the first one will go to Nika.
Oh,
Crazy, bro.
A layup.
That's crazy.
That's a
Okay.
layup.
Okay. Strawberry, what do you have? Ooh.
Oh my God, so close. But she can still cook with this, though.
You can definitely cook with
You can
this.
definitely cook with this. You gotta get in your bag, Strawberry. You gotta get in your bag.
She getting all your good ones, Drew.
This is I would make cases for all this.
Yeah, I
You
know.
got my
She
moment
getting all
and
your
my art.
agendas. She getting all your agendas.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Long ring. I got a case for that one too. That's crazy.
Well, okay. See, now here's my dilemma. There are certain arcs that I don't do it on purpose, but there are some arcs that just fall to the wayside with me.
I'll roll you another one because I want you to get a chance to actually make a case. I got you. I already know what you're saying.
Okay. Because was that
I
one
got
the whole like Foxy guy thing?
Yes. Yes. I'll do you one. I want you to have an arc that you can make a case for.
I would love to see. I would have loved to be battling Reed with that. That'd have been crazy.
That I could make
That's a
wonderful. I can make a wonderful case for that arc, but it's okay. It's okay. We will move on. We'll move on.
Ooh, whole cake. Okay.
All right, Strawberry.
Okay.
Now
okay,
you get it. I'm
okay,
gonna keep it
my
a bean
thing.
with you. Now this is three things for me now. Cause whole cake is my arc because Namity Nom Noms gets a huge upscale. Don't let me down. Because you also got Nami's moment too. And you got Long Ring Long Land. These are all things I would love to have, but I can't because I just removed them from the wheel. So
listen,
got it.
Ree, whole cake is my arc, okay?
Okay.
That's my arc.
All right. Well, Nika, bro, you got 60 seconds and you got it, bro.
Logtown. The story of beginning, the story of end, you know what I mean? The story where it's the pinnacle of the story, period. Now, This arc is filled with adventure. It's actually, once again, I've gotten another one that is just like my moment. This is a arc that captures the whole adventure of One Piece in a nutshell. You get the comedic aspect, you get the adventure, the thrill, you get the whole sense of the vibe, the whole lore to the story. You get to see Buggy, an enemy who people were making light of when we first got introduced to him. Though he put up a good front against Luffy, he was able to get Luffy to a point where he was about to die. You get what I'm saying to you? When we first got Luffy and Smoker, Smoker was somebody we see well more capable than Luffy. The arc was already set up against him. Buggy had already allied with Alvida. We're seeing a miniature sculpture going down of like Wano, paralleling it. Wano's the same thing. You had what? Kaido teaming up with Big Mom. Now we in Logtown. We got Buggy and Alvida. They teaming up to get at Luffy, and they succeed.
That's your time. That's your time. All right. The berry that straws. You got it, man. You got 60 seconds, and I know you got it.
All righty. So, someone tell me something. What is better than crashing a wedding, eating some cake,
I love cake.
and getting into fights? I don't see anything better than that. Not only do you have a very spirited pirate captain standing on business, letting his crew member know, I am not leaving this island without you. You are my cook. I will not eat anything without you. And then you got my girl Nami standing on business behind her captain, even though she don't want to. But she is able to actually tap into these fights that Luffy is getting into and being his best support that he can have on an island that is actually set up to be against him.
That's your time. Man, perfect timing. All right, man. Y'all got it, bro. I'm actually looking forward to this piece. Hold on real quick. There we go. I had to meet you real quick, bro. All right. Y'all got 3 minutes, man. I hope, Strawberry, I hope you get the point I have in my head right now. Please, because you got
nobody wants to see a fool on top of a stage getting ready to be beheaded. Nobody wants to see that. That's not entertaining. That's not fun. But you know what is fun? Watching a bullet go straight towards my man Sanji and he's able to dodge it. And he turned pudding around in the same time. Like, oh my gosh, what a beautiful eye you have. So you got the enemy to be in love with you just based off of who you are as a person. It wasn't even faking it. You were being real to yourself.
Yeah. That's not cool. Nobody wants to see Sanji. I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody wants to see Sanji hitting his captain, doing things that we already know other Straw Hats is not doing to their captain. I'm gonna be honest with you. That was chump change. I'm not really feeling that. Now, when it comes to Logtown, seeing Luffy, seeing people like to talk about Dragon. Oh, he looks east. Sometimes he go east, and when he go east, he go for a reason. Pull up, save his son. Divine intervention. That's what we talking about. Come on now. It's really a matter of simple things. He pulls up and he gives us the very same 3 quotes we get at the beginning of the story. If you want to talk about inherited will, what the story means, what we really read in this story for. I'm gonna be honest with you. It can't get better than Logtown. It's peak. It's actually peak One Piece. We go through all we go
so
through.
So you're telling me that
Go for it,
So
Charlie.
you're telling me that Luffy going up against Katakuri and Katakuri actually giving him props on that fight. Katakuri has been non-defeated this entire time. And in reality, he still is the top one. Luffy technically did not beat him. He conceded because he saw the will that Luffy had. He saw what Luffy was willing to go through to make sure Sanji was back on his ship at the appropriate time. And then you also had Pedro, my guy Pedro. Without him,
you talking about Katakuri, the guy that lied about the whole never falling on his back thing? All right, hold on.
Oh, and that's
I just want to
when you give props, you give props. That's the
I just
thing.
want to tell you real quick. But I just want to tell you, when you look at this story and you talk about what One Piece has to offer, when you seen this from episode 1 all the way to Arlong Park, and then you just get Log Town right before we go to the Grand Line. Luffy goes to the bar and some dude at the bar is like, yo, this dude remind me of Roger, bro. That's crazy. Yo, you don't drink? Look, I'll pour you some milk, youngin. Somebody get him some milk. Like, come on, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Logtown is, I'm not gonna lie to you. Whole cake is cool, but all that getting, you know what I mean, letting the girl play you, getting jumped by your brothers, like
Wow. It's
Oh my
crazy.
goodness.
can't beat Zoro, but you beat the other green hair. All right,
That's time, man.
all right, I'm done.
I mean, I have one more thing to
Can't
say.
see
But
me. You can't.
What'd you say, Ben?
Shout out Johnson.
Zaz over here.
Johnson. Shout out
Oh,
Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Word two.
Okay. I'm gonna say this. I'm actually unbiased, so you're gonna know that by this reason. I'm unbiased, so I'm gonna say Nika, but I'm gonna say this, Strawberry. The only point I wanted you to hit, which I would have absolutely given to you, is I wish you would have brought up that this arc was about fake love and fake hatred. That was the underlying themes here, and it was ironic that we have a crew member that's being traitors, like in ending a bond, and a new bond is starting with this wedding, but both aren't real. It's all fake. It's all fake down to the plan with Big Mom, the fakeness of her and the Germa actually becoming true family members. She wants them dead. The whole wedding is fake. Everything is fake. Katakuri fake not being laying on his back, and he's faking wearing the mask. Everything is fake. I'm stoic. I got this. I'm stoic. And so I take it down, but I'm really insecure underneath. A lot of layers of just fakeness and insecurity and lies. And I'm not even getting into the power scaling of Nami getting a massive upscale. The weak trio coming into monster trio level attack, but we're not going to that. It's okay. I have to give it to Nika, but great case.
If this was a real debate, then I would have had time to put that in there. See, I'm not like Nika. I'm not like, well, okay, I won't say I'm not like y'all. Off the dome, I'm one of those people. I need time to actually, not remember certain things, but to, I'm more of a planner. I'm not a debater, at least not off the dome. I can't do it off the dome.
It's all good.
I'm trying my hardest here.
You're good. No hard feelings.
No one can do it off the dome. It just happens. Real talk. Yeah. Sometimes you stumble and you forget.
You say that, but you can do it off the dome.
Nah, but that first take I gave you, I actually was like, I didn't know how I wanted to open it up. My second take made way more sense. I'm gonna be honest with you. I saved myself with the second take. The first take was kind of scattered.
It was. You had it.
I fell on Tanjiro.
All right, man. Let's see.
It's me and you now, right?
Yeah. It's us.
Never bet.
3704 Nika, because Strawberry had a lot left on the table. This was our first view of what fighting an emperor full. That's valid. We got to see some Yonko. Yeah, you're right. I didn't even talk about that. It's okay. All right. What do we got? What are we doing? Is it arcs? Okay. Cool.
Like arc talk. That was kind of cool.
All right.
This is good for y'all too.
Almost got Arlong Park. Wait, hold on. I gotta take it. I didn't take Logtown out.
Yeah, you gotta go back. You gotta go back.
Gotta run it again.
Running it back.
Oh my god, I should have got Arlong Park, bro. That's cool, man. That's cool. It wasn't meant for me.
This is okay. Never mind. We're gonna talk about this later.
Wasn't meant for me, man. I should have got it though.
You got Drum Island?
Got Drum Island.
Oh, that's heavy. Yeah. That. Wait, who got Drum Island?
I did.
Oh, this is saucy. Oh man, this is good. This is actually good. This is actually good.
That's okay. I'm really not even scared for real because I know what I gotta do. I don't even know if I need a whole minute.
Scared for what? What's up? This is good. This is actually a good clash. Conquerors.
Yeah. I just gotta activate my conquerors real quick.
Yeah, this is good.
Hold on 1 second.
I'm just Googling because like I ain't gonna lie. No, not anything like bad like that. I'm just saying like I'm just Googling because like every time I think of Jaya, I think of it connecting to Skypiea.
Okay.
So like it being like absorbed. So like
yeah.
What am I specifically talking about for Jaya? Just Jaya alone or like Skypiea all okay.
Jaya all the way until your arc ends as soon as they hit the knockup stream.
Okay, all right. That's what I was wondering because I
right after the Blackbeard interaction.
Okay, I merged them together. That's why.
No, it's cool.
Fair.
Okay. All right. Got a minute. I had to get another phone because my phone died. All right.
Damn, 2 phones.
I got like 4. That's crazy. It's okay. All right, man. Check me out. Drum Island was so very interesting because I think this was one of the first arcs where we saw the Arlong Park was cool, right? Because we got to see, he'll do anything for his crew. Drum Island, watching this man bloody in the cold, climbing that mountain with Nami and Sanji, and then he gets up there. Y'all know what he says. He's not like, they come up, hey, you need help? He's not like, yeah, my fingers are bleeding and I'm cold, hypothermia. He says, get them. Take care of them. Don't worry about me. Get them. That's what that man says. But that's not even the best part. The best part is, honestly, this man protects a flag of a guy who's not even a part of his crew yet. And we get to hear the speech, the only one in the show that rivals Blackbeard's speech. And it still resonates true. When does a man die? I don't even got to go into it because I don't have time. Because my time is up. But when does a man die? When does a man die? You got it, bro.
My turn.
You got it.
I'm not even gonna have to dig into the whole Blackbeard speech. Okay, I don't even need that. Right? Just their interaction alone with Bellamy, Zoro, the whole interaction at the bar, that alone just speaks levels to everything. Because at that point right there, when Luffy and Zoro first met up, Zoro just stated, yo, I'm with you just to accomplish my dreams. At that point, when we see him defend Luffy after Bellamy hit him, at that point, we're like, okay, this man is a ride or die. He's going to act out on instinct, not just based off of merits. And Luffy told him, yo, just calm down. The right moment will happen. And that's when we know Luffy was locking in as a captain.
Okay, valid. And 15 seconds to spare. Here, let me end this time because I got something for that. Hold on 1 second. Got a whole nother phone. Hold on, I got something for that, bro.
Grab the third phone. Grab the third phone and the fourth phone.
Hey, man, I tell bro, I got this phone. I got this phone. My other phone is in my bag. Bro, I'm phoned up, bro. Kevin Gates
bag is.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
Here we go. Check us out. It's going to be quick and easy. Everything that you loved from Jaya, you got it in Drum Island. And what's even better is you got a crew member to just give you that bonus. You got the speech. You got Luffy protecting someone's pride that he didn't have to. That was the big thing. Because he protected man's pride when the money was stolen from Bellamy. But you got that in Drum Kingdom 2 when he held up that flag and said, nah, this flag means something. You know, it's not even my Jolly Roger. I'm going to hold it and I'm going to defend it because this guy cares about it. Same thing he did in Jaya when he went back and spinned and one-shot at Bellamy. He also took care of a scrub too in Wapple. Very interesting parallel between weak opponents that he's significantly stronger than. And again, we got a crew member to boot. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what there is specifically that you get out of Jaya that you don't get out of Drum Island that matches up perfectly. And I didn't even have to remind you again, him scaling that mountain.
Wow. My turn? I was just waiting, you know what I mean?
Wow.
All right, let me get in my bag now.
Yeah.
Okay. Blackbeard, Luffy, Zoro interaction. You could count Nami in there because she was there. That right there is essentially the father essentially of theories to come forth for the One Piece community. And not only do you get theories out of it, you also literally find out at that exact moment, can it be possible that this is the actual villain for Endgame? And then 2, you also get the potentiality of, hey, is this the moon and is this the sun? Essentially at that moment, light and darkness. And then hit him with the, it's not him, it's them. That alone just sparked millions of minds for the One Piece community to go on forth. Not even just alone, just with Blackbeard taking Whitebeard's, fruit at that moment. That alone just sparked up everything for the One Piece community. That it started making minds just go all over the place for just a word, them, that alone. And then the dreams, that alone just started speaking to just more than just, okay, Luffy's dream is this One Piece. Luffy's dream is to get to, being the most free person. That right there just sparked it even more and just gave it even more oomph. And then here in Blackbeard's side of things, that's like, okay, even if he is the villain, he got a dream as well. And it can't be killed because him and Luffy are parallels, just on 2 different sides of the coin.
Time is up. Guys, I'm just going to say one quick thing. I'm done. I just one thing. Who said the speech first? That's it. And this man said the speech, and we only heard it after. He was already dead when we heard it. And he's talking about when do dreams die. He's already dead. And we heard it just to add a little bit more salt on it. Anyway, Nika, please. You're muted.
I actually think y'all need more time. No cap. That's a solid. That's a solid 50-50 run. That's I told y'all this was gonna be a good one.
Can I say something really quickly?
Y'all both missed some points, but I would love for y'all to just get like a minute more. Like,
can I say something really quickly?
What's up?
By default, technicality, we do see Blackbeard is from Drum Island. So by default, he is an extension leading into my argument.
Okay. Just do the extra minute. Go ahead.
I'll add.
Just do the extra minute. I swear.
Because I got some points I need to add.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just do the extra minute. Y'all had a 50-50.
Because Ben got it. He got the rebuttal.
Yeah, let Ben just start since he went. Or do the 2 minutes. There you go.
All right, Benz, you got it, bro.
Okay, so I'll just keep on going forward with the dream thing, right? So, mind you, after all of that, everything that we gain from that, we also get to understanding that, one, about how Luffy himself, I haven't even gone into that. I'm just talking about just dreams and just Blackbeard alone and his speech. Luffy, from that moment, learned a super valuable thing. And it's not just dreaming itself. It's not just having dreams and not just living your life based off your dreams. He learned at that moment from Blackbeard that dreams essentially, no matter who you are, if it makes you up as a person, that can't die, because if that dies, it dies with you as well, essentially. So it goes into the whole correlation with will, because based off of what we've seen going forward into the story, some people's wills are based off of their dreams. And then if you want to go really into the deep bag about it, these devil fruits that we came off of and we learned from Vegapunk are coming from people's dreams and wills as well. And that manifested everything into the world, essentially. So we kind of learned from that moment and then all these other moments going forward that dreams essentially make up One Piece. It makes up the whole world. If you really dig deep into things and not just look at it from just like a literal sense, and you look at it from that speech going forward and just how Blackbeard goes about his life and how Luffy goes about his life, we kind of learn all about dreams and how dreams is very important to the One Piece world.
Okay, I'm gonna have to have more time because I just need one more minute.
Nah, that's fine. Go ahead. You can add 10, 15.
Nah, it's not
20.
Trust me. This will be over quickly. Trust me. I don't need too much time. Hold on, because that would have been 2 minutes for you. Whatever. I'll throw 2 minutes on. I don't need it. We can just talk about the victory for the last minute of this time. All right, guys, real quick. This is what we got to remember about Drum Island. Something that doesn't get talked about a lot. And I did an interview recently with my friend Cheddar. Shout out to Cheddar's Books Charity. She brought something to my attention again, and I love the point that she brought it up. I forgot. It's been a minute since I watched Drum Island. She reminded me that one of the biggest moments isn't even from a actual like true blue Straw Hat. Vivi is one of the people that had one of the most interesting moments on the way to Drum Island because she had the option, right? This shows you that Luffy is so compelling as a person and a captain that he can get Vivi, who is literally actively finding out that her country is being burned down. She's found, okay, Crocodile's the guy. She finds all this stuff out in the same panel, but she's like, okay, they're literally talking around her. They're like, yo, we got to figure out what we're doing. Nami's sick, da-da-da-da. And Vivi's not even listening. She's like, oh my God, my country. Crap. And she, in that moment, had to make the decision, you know what? Nah, I can wait for that. Let's go to Drum Island. Let's go to Drum Island. We don't even need to go to Alabasta yet. Let's go to Drum Island because I believe in your crew. She wasn't even a member. Luffy was compelling enough to get her to choose to save a Straw Hat over her village. The whole reason, by the way, she left the kingdom and joined Baroque Works. She decided to do that because of Luffy's being so compelling. And then he gets there and shows her he made the right decision when he scaled that mountain without thought. And she could see, yeah, no, you're the guy. All of those points connected. Luffy wasn't even the most important part. I don't have to argue for him. It was Vivi. It was Vivi that really showed us that this guy is really the guy that'll do anything for his crew. Time's up. I'm sorry. Nika, you got to choose now because time is up again.
Okay. I actually want to give it to Bands on this, but I'm not being biased to anything about the moment as far as I just think the way he set up adding on about the dreams, that was the point in my head I wanted to be talked about, and he nailed it. You had very solid points as well, though. I wish y'all had a longer argument because I do feel like you have more to say still, even now. So
it's okay though. It's cool, man. It's cool. Not no hard feelings. Bands is
I'll say there's two moments that I was surprised you didn't mention that I thought you was gonna kill with the Vivi point. The Vivi noticing Nami could sense the storms. Because that was a real strong moment. She was the one that let it be known, and it was a real full-blown typhoon that if they didn't move the shit and Nami got out the bed sick, she had to tell them like, yo, move the shit. If y'all don't move it, we done. Then nobody was listening. Vivi wasn't getting what's going on. They just know move off of Nami word. They moved it. Vivi seen it. A whole typhoon came out of nowhere. And I thought that was deep. On top of that, Hero Look gave 2 killer speeches. It was also the speech about what's it called? The be as strong as an ox, as vigilant as an eagle, and you get what I'm saying. It was a comparison speech. Those are comparisons to hockey. Those are the same things known into like the same forces and philosophies in hockey. So it's like, oh shoot, that was a big moment. And the fact that Chopper went and found a mushroom that he went and found the mushroom that he had already ate. Like he doesn't even like those are like I was like, oh shit, like that's a lot. But like I said, I feel like some of those points would have been gotten to if we had more time. Because y'all only had a little bit of time and you structured it really well. You still had very good points.
That's all right. It's all good, man.
I'm just saying if I had a little bit more time, I could have just added the whole reason why Jaya sets up Enies Lobby and Nico Robin. Could have just said that too. I could have gotten that bag with that.
Hey, you got it. You got it.
You could have Benz. You could have mentioned the whole point of the Blackbeard really like even swooping in, trying to get Luffy, and we didn't really know that was the crux of the plan of Blackbeard trying to get Luffy. That was his one big opportunity that he had missed. So I felt like you could have. That's the only argument I felt like you could have really brought up to emphasize more on that arc. Besides that, as of right now, I feel like if you had more time, you would have been able to emphasize on that. These are points I know y'all would have gotten to. So that's why I just wanted, if y'all had more time, it'd have been crazy.
Well, the biggest thing I wanted to talk about too is like if we had more time, I was gonna say like if you take it into context, like when Blackbeard sits there and tells Luffy, like, hey, by the way, like you don't need to show your fists to like, you know, show the whole world how strong you are. Yeah, I mean, like, and that's what Blackbeard as a character is. Like, he's not like deliberately trying to go fight people to go show like he means business. And then like moments going forward, we head into Henny's lobby. Instead of just going in there, just trying to blow everything up and just fight people, he just tells Usopp, you know, burn the flag. You know what I mean? He's showing his might without having to, you know, show his fists. And I was going to say that's a direct parallel because, you know, his mindset moving forward, he kind of has moments like that, especially when he's standing like 10 toes down in front of Big Mom and Kaido, even though they're standing over him, essentially. It's the same thing. Like his mindset kind of changes a lot going forward from that one little conversation.
That's valid.
It's not a full-on 1-for-1, but I get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I will give you time to say your thing when we're done with this, Fuji, because I know you had a theory you want to say. I'm gonna do a couple more rounds and then I'll get your theory before we wrap.
That depends, though, because like I said, my theory might be long, but it's no urgent. So if there's no time this time, I can always save it for next time. Yeah, don't worry about it.
For sure. All right. Fooly and Zaza. Let's see what we got, man. Am I still sure? Yes, I am. Okay. Boom. No, that's not it. Hold on a second. Hold on. There we go. And
I'm hoping one of y'all get ace, man. Y'all gotta do my favorite character some justice.
By the way, there's one thing that we should add to the Drum Island that you guys just discussed is that it's also where the Wheel of D was first mentioned. So
yeah,
that's valid.
Yeah,
that's valid.
Really was leaving crumbs.
There's mad time. Like I feel like Drum Island is an arc you gotta argue with time because there's so much in Drum Island we don't really get to even know about. Like we don't really get to dive into because even the whole Mother Flame being connected, the color of the Mother Flame being connected to the you know the whole thing that Clover did. Like that, all that stuff is significant.
Like the top of the mountains, right? I remember that because we don't even know what's like on top there.
Yeah, yeah, it's so much.
That's valid. Okay, let's see what y'all got. Ooh, power scale.
I forgot that was one.
Uh-huh.
All right, and there's
power scaling. Zod gets a power scale. Oh, he's about to get his bag.
Yeah, he is. It depends on the character, though. It depends on the character. I swear to God, it does. I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of these are dangerous in Zod. This is the right character.
Wait, who is this for?
It's a whole
It's for Zod.
Reed, you got to do this at a con. This is the panel you got to do.
So you like the game, right? It's the game I was talking about.
This is it teach you how to debate with some structure. So you know what I mean.
Okay, good. I wanted to test out the game. I'm glad y'all are digging it. All right, Fully, man. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Oh.
Who we got? Who we got?
Fully got rocks.
Can I just call it a W? Can I just call it a W?
Wait, who did Zod get? Who did Zod
get? He got Hotchon.
Can I just call it a W?
What? Nah. Nah, bro. That's not no re-roll is
No, this is not even an argument,
Nope,
bro.
never give up. I'm not going out. I'm going. I'm swinging for my boy.
I argue the re-roll for Zah. Real talk. That's right.
Wait, Reed. You know why this is not even just because he got hotshine. You know why this is a big problem?
Why?
He has to sit there and explain to the whole world why Hachan is stronger than one of the world's strongest swordsmen. And he loves swordsmen, so he has to discredit swordsmanship in some sort of way.
Yeah, I want to do that. I want to do that. I want Zah to have a real chance.
Zah, it's your call, bro. It's your call.
Nah, let's go. I'll take a challenge.
Bro.
I'll take a challenge.
All right, man.
All right.
That's crazy. Wow, what a
So let me know when I'm ready. Let me know when I'm going. Let me ready. I'm ready to go.
Damn, I really wanted you to get in your bag, bro. With a real, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
You would have got like Sakazuki. This would have been a real argument. You know, you never know. You feel me?
Again, it's not even a full. He can take it any way he wants to. Pause. So hey, all right, bro. You got
all
it.
right.
50 seconds.
Listen, the Octoman himself, the man who survived, the man who's going to be the best swordsman back in East Blue. He took those slices and he did not falter. That man has been shot by 50 arrows and that man never blinked, not one time. He survived Vanderdecken's arrows and did not blink. He did not fold. And he got shot by Celestial Dragon and still tried to hold Luffy accountable for the promise that he made back on South Coyote. I promise you, Hachi is that motherfucking dude to never question the Octoman. And that man cooks his own people, but that's besides the point. But like, listen, we're here for it. That's all.
Hey, time, man. Perfect time. Okay. Good luck, Fully. I'm not gonna lie, that was a good shot. You got 60 seconds, man.
Okay.
All right.
I'm telling I love.
All right, that's not needed. That's not needed. All
right. Okay, dude, that takes it. I don't know how many of y'all can say that, like, your captain or whoever you follow pulled a whole crew of conquerors off games and trials and whatnot, doing Davy backs and whatnot. He didn't even throw hands with them to get him on his ship and whatnot. People who are Yonko level, not Yonko level now, but like we're getting up there, using conquerors and whatnot, just off games, off like card games, off like tic-tac-toe and all that. Didn't have to swing a sword. That's just showing drip level and power level out there. So damn strong, got to talk to Emu and walked out. I don't know, only other person who can say they talked to Emu and walked away living is Sabo. And that's big Sabo.
Okay. All right. Hey, time. All right. All right. I'll give y'all 3 minutes, man.
Okay, I need more of the time than you do, Fully, because fuck you and your character, all right? Like, that's all I need to say. Fuck you and your character. I don't got nothing else to say to that, all right? First of all, Hachan made Zoro realize what the burden of carrying a heavy sword was. Oh, if we not talking some shit right now. If we not talking some, yeah, that's right. Take it. Yes, that's right. That's right. You know, I'm talking some shit right now. He made Zoro look, because remember, Hachan pulls out the 6 swords. Yeah. And he goes like, yo, my swords weigh 300. And he was like, yo, but my passion, my dream is more weight than your swords. I was like, Zoro was out here talking some shit right now to Hachan, this regular dude, octopus dude on East Blue. But he told him, you not ready for this. You not ready for this. He made Zoro lock the fuck in after getting beat the fuck up by the world's greatest swordsman. And he looked death in the eyes and said, no, not today. You don't do that. And lived.
If you want to talk about making people lock in, he made Garp and like the King of the Pirates lock in. That's kind of crazy.
That's not don't do that. Don't do that. That's not the same. It's not the same.
I would say him not even, and I would say like him not even fully controlling his body. Humble Big Mom, humble Kaido. He humbled a lot of people, not even in the control of his senses and whatnot. Everyone's just like, when it comes to power scaling and whatnot, I kind of wish I had Hachi a little bit, because like there's some things I can fucking say about Hachi. Fuck.
Oh, can I go?
Yeah, you still got time. You got it, bro.
Can I go? Oh, not only did Hachan do that for Zoro, he also made Nami get over her racism towards Fishman. If we not talking, because she saw what Nami was gonna do.
So his power level is that he can fix racism? Oh, that's crazy.
Yes, he did. I said he fixed racism in one person because Nami saw what Hachan was willing to do for Kami. He saw that man was ready to beat his skulls in just to save Kami-chan. And I promise you, remember, he had Luffy ready to destroy the whole world government just because he got shot.
That's another strong point. Like, if it wasn't because of Hachan being shot, like Luffy would have never discovered how much he truly hates the world government.
And also, to add to that point, Luffy does not sway Boa Hancock if he does not punch the Celestial Dragons in the face. What are we talking about right now? Add another spark to it. No, but talk about Roxy Zabek, because he got killed. But we talking about flashbacks.
Wait,
No.
Wait, what you said was great, but it had nothing to do.
I mean, hold on. I'll at least say this: there's a lot of power in Hachan's actions. Because if you can change a girl, her mindset.
Okay, shit, Harold actions are like, again, quaking through the world and whatnot.
Whoa. We're not talking about that. No, don't do that.
Like,
well, hold on. It is an upscale for Hachan because he was able to get Nami to get over her racism.
Bro, you want me
to be upset with Fishman? That's a big deal.
I can upskill Hotshot, but that's not my job to do. Because it's crazy.
Listen. The read the four. Listen, it does not matter. His power and is in his talk no jutsu. The Octo Jutsu. That man was doing everything.
No.
Don't run from it. Don't run from it.
No, because if you want to talk no jutsu, if you want to talk about the weight of like talk no jutsu and whatnot, talk no jutsu that Rocks like put out there in the sense of like trying to awaken the world and whatnot. Let me make sure I get this right. I want to make sure I do this.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm gonna get tongue-tied and whatnot and everything. So let me make sure I say this calmly and whatnot. What Rocks has done and whatnot, his goals is nothing compared to what Hachan is reaching for. This is a man that has the weight on his back that you will never understand the scaling of what it means to truly be someone who wants to change the world. This is a man who has seen the devils and the demons of the world and still moved to go forward and whatnot. So much that his words has shook like Harold, who is a dog of the state but still has his mind. One of the things that you say is that the Giants are the strongest race and whatnot. Rox's word is still affecting. Rox's word is affecting them on their island still to today and whatnot. The things that we have and dealt with from Rox is like just off aura and drip and whatnot, like using comparison scale, like power scaling and whatnot. It literally took two people that other people that we have seen in the story compare themselves to reach that climate, and Rox. It took both of them to fight that one person. Kaido has always said it takes a hockey man to rule the sea.
You right.
A hockey man to rule the sea. And Kaido respected the man that took him and his rival to take on.
Right.
The person he calls the hockey man of the sea. And that's not even him talking about big rocks on that. He's talking about the person that had to team with somebody else to attack big rocks. Crazy. And even his His sperm right now is shaking the world. That's crazy. Your power level is so strong, your sperm is shaking the world.
Okay.
Your
Yeah,
sperm
you're
took
right.
on a Yoko. Took
You're
him
right.
out. Stabbed him in the back.
You're right. But let me tell you this. I got a point for you. I'm talking about power scaling. Hachan saved Zoro. So your story doesn't even happen.
No.
If Hachan doesn't save Zoro back in Sub Bodhi, he saved him when Zoro was at his lowest.
Okay. The story doesn't really happen if Rocks doesn't come to that island and shakes the island so that Dragon can really move forward and get the story really going.
We're not. Don't do that. Don't do that. But
no, that's valid.
It is. I'm not just joking. But remember,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. He's making. I think he might win the power skill.
He might got it because listen. I'm fighting a losing battle right now. I have Hachan. Like I'm having Hachan. The fact that I'm even in this battle, y'all gotta give me credit for this shit right now.
Fully. Okay, W to Fully, man. All right. Strawberry, are you still alive and breathing and with us at this very moment? If you are, blink twice, and you blink twice. Thank you. All right. Let's see what is up next, man. Let's see. And share my screen again. Hold on one moment. Boom. Okay. And boom and boom. Okay. All right. The berry with straws on it. Let's get it. We are going to spin le wheel. And
I'm surprised. I'm surprised Zod didn't say anything about Hachan, essentially helping Rayleigh, then also outswimming Sanji.
Yo, I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that.
Dang, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I would have said we wouldn't get Asura if it wasn't for Hachan and whatnot. Where he get the 6 sword star from?
Facts.
Nah, so yeah, I'm like, that's an inspiration right there.
Yeah, but I did everything. I'm good.
I know.
All right, y'all got arcs. We're finding the arc. We're finding the arc. Nika, you have Impel Down.
Oh.
And Strawberry. Are you ready, my good friend? You have. Oh no. Oh God. I'm glad I'm not going because I'm not defending that arc. But you can. Thriller Bark it is versus Ennie's Lobby. And the berry with straws. You're going to go second. Nika, you're up. You got it, bro. And you got 60 seconds, man.
And wait, what arc I got again?
Impel Down.
Impel Down.
All right. Well, if I'm arguing for Impel Down, I want to give like the saying. This was an arc we got to see Oda really get into a different type of bag. Luffy without his crew, Luffy making a crew basically, heading to Marineford from Impel Down, gathering them during Impel Down, how all the interactions and the engagements go, running into Krako, meeting Ivankov, getting Bon Clay's help, using Mr. 3 to, box against Magellan. I felt like it was a lot. It was a lot for Oda to do, and I think that's strong. That's strong stuff, having Luffy without the people that we usually see tag along with him. So the interactions with Buggy, very interesting, probably the most interesting. I think personally, Impel Down is one of those sides you get to see the darker sides of even what's going on with the prisoners and in One Piece. You get to see how they're mistreated and whatnot, and then all this other stuff. Granted, we have levels for the type of cruelties, but solid stuff.
All right, that's your time. A berry with straws on it. You got it, friend. 60 seconds.
Okay. Alrighty. So Thriller Bark is definitely better than See, I can't even say the name right. That's how you know right there.
There you go.
Impel
Okay. Impel Down.
And I will say that because not only do we get to see the darker side of Moria's devil fruit, but we also get to see Usopp with the W, with Perona. He's the only one she cannot affect.
Mhm.
That's amazing to me. But not only that, we get to see Luffy push a little bit more of his limit. And then at the very end of the arc, not only do we get not really a face-off, but we get Kuma's appearance and we get to see the beginnings of his devil fruit power. And not only do you have a crew that has fought tooth and nail the entire time, Zoro states nothing happened.
Nothing happened. All right. Y'all got your couple of minutes, man, to go back and forth. You get 3. And,
listen. I love Nothing Happened. It was a brilliant moment. I'm a Zoro fan at the end of the day. But we meet Jinbei and Impel Down. To me, that's a real right equivalent to Zoro. Because without Jinbei on multiple occasions, there's no longer a Straw Hat Luffy. Due to multiple, and matter of fact, there's no more engagements, period, without Impel Down and the characters within it. Every character that played a major part is an honorary Straw Hat in a way. Don Clay, we was just talking about that earlier in earlier debates. We can't forget that. Like we see exactly how it works. You know, Ivankov, come on, man. It's too many big interactions.
Okay, and you want to talk about big interactions, and you have sorry, my son is throwing around metal tools. I lost my train of thought. You have Lola. You have the interaction with Lola, and without that interaction with Lola, Nami never gets that Viva card, and on Whole Cake, Luffy is a goner. Because with that Viva card, Nami was able to stop those homies, those creatures, those things that Big Mom is supposed to control. Nami was able to control them, all because she had that.
And that's cool, but without Jinbei, Luffy goes on a rampage on the island and bleeds out. Without Jinbei, Luffy gets more magma poured straight on him. Without Jinbei, I could keep going, like Strawberry.
To be honest, that's more of a without Law, Luffy would be gone. That has nothing to do with Jinbei.
Nothing to do with Jinbei. He got up. Law already said if he doesn't stop rampaging, he's going to bleed out. He's done for. Legit. And without Jinbei really getting him to lock in and remember his friends that he go on to Whole Cake with and all this other stuff, get you. Jinbei, without Jinbei, I could go on forever with the Whole Cake stuff too. You know how I am about that. I got like 10 solid points there for you. Like we could really
I mean, we could debate it, Nika. We can debate it all day long. But I also think that's a testament to Rayleigh, not Jinbei. You know? Rayleigh's the reason why Luffy gets stronger, okay? Stop it. Stop it. You want to talk about Thriller Bark where Luffy takes on 1,000 demons within inside of him? We didn't even know he could do that. He didn't even know he could do that. The man turns blue and starts kicking everybody's tail. And we see the extent of Luffy's power when he's in Oars Jr.
Okay. That is y'all's time, man.
Nah, that was fun though.
I'm not gonna lie. I have a crazy bias against Thriller Bark. Vance, can you determine this, Vance?
I'll decide it. Between the two,
Damn, this is tough. Damn, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible here because I'm not gonna lie, I don't like Thriller Bark that much as well.
Okay, then we need somebody else to judge.
Yeah, I'm about to say, pass it to them.
I don't know if
Bias.
anybody, do you Fully or Zod, do y'all like Thriller Bark?
I do.
Do you like
Okay,
Impel
there you
Down as
go.
well? Fully, you the icebreaker.
Yeah.
Hey,
do,
Fully.
do you like both arcs, Thriller Bark and Impel Down?
3DO.
I do.
3D says he
I
likes
do.
Thriller Bark.
I do like both.
Okay, then you would have to vote who you think wins the debate.
I'm saying that.
If not, you got to do a poll in the chat.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Fully, I guess.
You gotta do a poll in the chat. Yeah.
3D704 says Nika got it. Impel is too pivotal.
Fuck yeah. Impel is very pivotal.
But we're going based off our arguments, not the
I'm putting it.
I
no,
was
Impel Down is great. Okay, I love Impel Down. I am not a Thriller Bark fan. Okay, I like Thriller
That's
Bark,
right.
but I don't like it as much as I'm
You know what I wish
Impel Down.
Strawberry, Raspberry, I wish you would have said was that
You could have just called me
Moria.
Strawberry.
Anyway, Raspberry. I wish you would have said that Moria was literally an outcome for Luffy. If he gets lost on his dream and all that type of stuff, Moria is what Luffy could be. Like, you were literally looking at a representation of Luffy. He gets lazy and all that type of stuff. Like, I don't think people, I tell Nika all the time, I don't think people understand, like, yo, Moria is really a representation of Luffy being lazy, losing his ambition, losing all. Yeah, I'm a you. That's what it is. Crocodile's the one part of it. Moria's literally the representation of it.
If she would have brought up the Moria thing and how Moria was related to, the Kazuki and everything,
I didn't even want to go that far.
I was waiting for her to do that, but if she would have did that, I would have drew my sword.
Or did she even bring up the Zoro and Kuma situation?
Yes, I did.
Now that I'm thinking, that actually is very interesting because we did have someone from Wano in that arc.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Wano points. A bunch.
Now I'm just thinking, I never connected. I forgot Ryuma was there after we found out about.
Bro, I
Moria.
got a whole theory on Loki parallel to everything going on in Thriller Bark. If Strawberry would have said all of that, I would have been like, all right. I would have really been like, all right.
Again, Thriller Bark is not one of Thriller
won.
Bark is not one of my favorite arcs.
I get it, yeah, I know.
There's little stuff like, yes, I forgot about, the sword that Zoro ends up getting just because he was able to fight this spirit, this entity that nobody even knows where the heck it came from. So, no, but then you have Kuma bouncing, Perona around as well. She ends up with Mihawk, and guess what? Without that, she doesn't have those interactions with Zoro when he gets bopped off to Mihawk land. Okay.
Yeah.
That's later, but I'm just saying.
That's valid.
You're right, because you could have brought up Moria possibly joining Cross Guild, stuff like that. That would have been all of that. Is like Thriller Bark is. It got mad stuff going on with Thriller Bark.
Right.
All right.
And like someone said in the chat, graveyard, it's a God Valley graveyard.
Valid. All right, we got one more round, and then we can
Wait, who
wrap.
won that one?
Nika got the point.
Okay. Fully, you
Okay.
chose
I hope we get power scaling.
Fully
Man.
don't
I
want
hope
to
we
answer.
do.
Okay, we shall see. Put your gloves on. Oh, I want y'all to hear. Oh no, wait. That one that does count. I want y'all to hear the noise of it. That's fine. Yeah, whatever.
No, let's redo. It's like
Here, let me. All right, hold on. I want to share it to where y'all can hear the noise of it. It has more tension, but y'all can't hear it. I didn't realize y'all weren't able to hear it. There we go. Okay, you know what? F it. Because y'all didn't hear it, I'll roll it again. Now you can hear the spinning. There you go.
Ooh la la.
Oh, it's arcs again though.
Damn
Okay,
it.
it was meant to be. It was meant to be. Arcs it is. But what arc is it? What is the arc? Oh, shout out to Nika. This is Wano Cody. Man, I feel like Luffy. I'm not gonna hold you.
Let's get it, Reed.
All right. And your arc is
What Band's got?
ooh, that's okay. That's not a bad grab. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up though. It's gonna take too long. But that's not a bad pick. I'm not gonna lie. It's a cute pick. The pick is cute. It definitely is. All right, got a minute on the clock. All right, let's wrap this up so you can go to bed. All right, man. So check this out. We got an arc where basically every Straw Hat got their moment. Every single one of them got highlighted, and so much so that Sanji was like, you know what? I'm gonna step back. I want Robin Chan to come up here and get her moment. She got her moment, and Showed Out gave us a new demon form. That's a Nigashima though. Let me go back to Wano when we had Yasui had his moment. We're getting flashback after flashback. Odin, we get Odin's flashback, Odin's sacrifice. There's so many moments that I don't even got to get even like super specific. There's moments on moments on moments on moments. Everything you needed was there. The thing is, even when I got into Wano could just be its own show. Like if One Piece started in Wano, which Oda said himself that, you know, you could start here. This is a good starting point. The Oda said that himself. I agree with him. We could start in Wano and just be perfectly fine. You don't need to watch everything else before it because it's there. And time's up. You got it, man.
All right. So Water 7 undoubtedly has to be one of the top 5 most important, quote, important arcs. Not only just, you know, just to watch for the viewer, but also just to show us basically in one whole arc about how important the crew is and about how important crew members are. And then not only does that, what goes along with the morals within the crew, because you know we showcase the disconnect between him and Usopp at that exact moment, and we have to resolve that. We have to fix that, and then we're also dealing with that while we're also potentially adding another character into the crew, and then we also see the situations going on with Nico Robin. So I think it's one of the most important, if not like top 3 most important for the Straw Hat crew development.
Okay. You got 7, so that's fine. Let me go ahead and throw time on the clock. Okay. 3 minutes. All right, man. That was cute. Not gonna lie. Everything you said was great. Here's the problem though. That whole moment with like the wholesome, let me punch my captain and oh, I'm so sad. Even the after Enies Lobby, post Enies Lobby, which still counts for Water 7, I guess, because they go back to Water 7. Them having that wholesome moment of welcoming them back to the crew, that gets undercut in Onigashima when Usopp denounces his captain. He says, Nami, just he's not gonna be king of the pirates. It's okay. It's okay, Nami. Just say the words and you'll be okay. That gets undercut. Just like that. And it's like, man, you've learned nothing. You've just learned nothing, Usopp. You took the best part of Water 7 and you threw it on the ground and you stepped on it. And you spit on it too. And you know, it just makes everything that happened in Water 7 just look like a waste of time. But outside of that, Robin gave us something from Water 7. She left the crew and she said she wanted to live, came back and showed us that she really meant that by going up there to save Sanji. So the best part of Water 7 is undercut, but the worst part of Water 7, her leaving and betraying them, is one of the greatest moments in Wano. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's really just not much to say for Water 7. It's kind of, but you do have a minute and 30 seconds to explain why.
Okay, so basically, we get to understand, most importantly, this is why I say it's one of the most important, is that we have to understand individualism for each crew member within the whole Straw Hat crew, right?
Mhm.
We don't get that unless we get to Water 7, right? So we have the counterpart of Usopp, who literally has his own dream, but then he still has to work in unison with his captain, that he has to support his dream. And then byproduct of that, he has to help the others support their dream. So then we get to dive into the whole morals that we learn from Zoro. Because if he leaves and disbands the group, then he's going to leave himself. That could have been the whole fall of the Straw Hats. And by that logic, Luffy can't be the Pirate King. He can't be anything. If his whole crew leaves, that we learn from Whole Cake Island, he literally says to Sanji, I can't be Pirate King without you. He can't be Pirate King if Zoro leaves. He can't be Pirate King if Usopp leaves. He can't be anything without any one of those people. Even if you want to talk about Nico Robin when she leaves and she, you know, has that moment about her life and wanting to live, that still gets dived in Water 7, because her whole betrayal literally gets picked up by one of the top two most important characters, and one of them is yours, because Nami and Sanji notices that. And then Nami has the one moment where Luffy's stuck between the literal two buildings, and is literally emphasizing to Luffy, you have to lock in. Like, Nico Robin is gone. She's not there anymore. You have to save the group. Everybody has to work in tandem. And that locks him in. That's so important for the rest of the story going forward.
That was nice. I like that. That was cool. Do y'all, nigga, have you made a decision? I do have more I want to say, but he got it. If you made a decision, we can end it there.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this one to Ree.
That's fine.
But I will say, if you'd have mentioned that point earlier, Benz, and started from there, you would have been way stronger on the rant. Just how I know you and how you debated.
Yeah.
But you felt you started good, then you wavered, you kind of got soft, and boom, killed it right there at that last point. But I was still solid on both hands.
Yeah,
for sure, man.
Reed got you on paralleling everything from that art. Everything he was saying, he paralleled it back to his art. I was like, okay. So it was like a big easy W doing that.
I can dig it. Okay. What was I about to say? Wow, am I blinking? Fuji. You said your theory is long. How long are we talking with long?
Bro, just probably I would say at least half an hour. Well, I was trying to shrink it down to 20.
Sorry. I did not. I mean,
yeah.
I thought you were gonna say like 5. Okay, if it's half an hour, that is definitely got to be on the next stream.
No, because like I said, like it's my own side story of Shanks.
Okay.
I just muted myself. It's my own side story of Shanks and Mihawk, and the more I try to work it out and really think about it, the more I could see it tied to like different specific things, in that story, and each of those things could be like a theory itself. So it's kind of like a mega theory.
Tell us on Discord, like so we can help you break it down to get it to a point where you can. It's easier to not 30 minutes.
I mean, I'll see that. I'll think more about it too, because I've been brainstorming it too, and then I actually had to make sure that I could find like any potential like potholes and really fill them up, So, but yeah, no. If I could type it out in Discord, I'll let you guys know. But if I were to type in Discord, just know that it's probably going to be a long read. Okay.
No, you can go on the voice channel. You don't gotta type it. You could like get us.
Oh
on the
yeah,
voice
you guys have a
channel.
voice channel. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd probably be easiest, honestly.
Can I say a quick theory?
Sure, and yeah, go for it.
Quick, 5 minutes, not long.
All
right. I want to emphasize this. All right, I've been talking to Nico about this. I potentially think that Loki has a mythical Zoan fruit. It's probably named after Odin, right? I believe that everything falls in line when it comes to him, and then the Norse mythology that surrounds him. So I believe that his Ragnir is symbolic to the Mjolnir, which is also held in Norse mythology by Odin. And then also a lot of his qualities and properties and powers that Odin has is shape-shifting. and then manipulation of whatever he has in store. So he could change his appearance, he could change his size, he could change into an animal, he could change into et cetera, which makes a lot of sense because a lot of the stuff that we're getting right now is a lot of Norse mythology, especially with like Cerberus for like Shamrock, just the whole Elbaf, just the whole giant, just the gear. So it makes a lot of sense. And then also on top of that, if he does have that fruit and he's able to, you know, manipulate and change whatever, that also for the people out there who are just preaching that they want Loki to join the crew, that gives you a soluble out for him to join the crew, because then he could change his appearance and his size to be able to fit onto the Sunny.
Nah, I like that actually. Because I've thought about that was always my thing at the beginning of the arc, which I'm not even, I guess, never considered it happening that way. But I've always known there's something that's going to happen with changing things from big to small because of how we've seen them work in the library. Like that effect of like literally was when you take it out of the library, it gets small, or something. When you go in the library, it's big.
Yeah,
like there's some more that's gonna happen to that. So it's not crazy to think that you could get things to shrink somehow and put them onto the ship.
And then
like,
look at the block that he, you know, hits with Ragnar. He hits it, lightning comes out. The block is something that he was able to, you know, sense out and hit, strike it. So it's looking like something that, you know, he could manifest, create, manipulate, etc.
I like that. Nah, I like that. Okay. Well, hey man, good stream, bro. Good stream is a good break week. We'll do it again like this. But I'm glad we were able to test the game out and I could work out a few more kinks in it. But yeah. Oh, Zah, my bad. Yeah.
Oh, remember to check out PGN Pod episode 102. Me and Reed were all that solo dolo, and it was one of my favorite episodes. Like, I'm not gonna lie, just come that out there.
But it was a good time, man. Well, yeah. Outside of that, appreciate y'all. Break week in 2 weeks. I don't think that's confirmed yet, but we have a chapter this week though. He's asking if we have a break week after this next chapter.
So it's chapter this week and then chapter next week, and then there's a potential break because of one of the magazines.
Okay, so you get 2 chapters.
Yeah, but with that being said, if you don't read spoilers, stay off the internet for 2 weeks because the spoilers probably gonna come out for that.
Yeah, with all the scams and stuff like that. Like,
even though we're on break, the spoilers will come out while we're on break most likely. Yeah. Because this isn't an Oda break, this is a Shonen Jump break. So Oda's not on break. Oda turned in a chapter, which means leaks could happen. So
very quick, very early.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, man. Good stream. I'll catch y'all next week. Y'all have a great night. Peace.
Peace.